I wish I did not get it for the Switch.
Why it's bad for the Switch?
It's not good for the Switch.
Why is that?
It lags.
Oh yeah, probably.
How come it's not?
Well, did you renew your licenses?
I don't know. Do the thing.
What did I do? Yeah, I'm playing it on Steam, and it's good on Steam.
Why isn't this not working now?
Well, go to the settings and activate. Did you install your account on another console?
No.
Well, click account management or whatever setting it was. I think it's account management.
Where is that?
It's the orange dot. Yeah, big orange ball.
Activate or something.
I've never seen this before. This has never been a problem as long as I'm connected to the internet.
Are you connected to the internet? Because that's what it was saying.
Yeah. Because I thought all it needed to do.
Are you connected?
I think so. Yeah, it's doing a thing.
I was super jealous because I saw that you had beaten the Hand of the King.
Yeah, man.
And I was like, why is he so fucking hard?
He is hard.
Like, what the fuck is this? Because I had never fought him before.
Yeah.
He wasn't in any release except for the one that's out now.
Oh, he's new.
Yeah. That whole last level and then him, they're new to the
Oh, shit.
Oh, you
like,
played
actual
Dead
release.
Cells before?
I've been yelling about this game for like a year and a half, Jay.
You have?
Yeah, it shows you how much you pay attention.
Oh, yeah, I really don't.
This is very strange.
Oh, hey. Restream added actual support for Facebook. And it auto-published the live stream to Facebook.
Nice.
How come this isn't
That's you.
in alphabetical order? Oh, so
It's in purchase state, that's why.
Oh, shit.
You can hit triangle to change it.
Oh, shit. Here they lie? When did I get that?
I think it was free.
I think you're right.
What? That was free? I don't know.
La 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 la.
I don't see Resident Evil on this list. What? What?
Did they revoke your Resident Evil?
What?
Resident Evil Code Veronica. The Revokening.
Oh, why would you revoke it? I don't understand. I don't understand. What happened? I'm stuck. Okay. All right.
Why were you singing Katamari Damacy?
Why not? Why aren't you?
Here, start. No, why? Cannot connect the server to verified license. What server do they need to connect
Hold
to?
on, click start again. To activate this PS4 as your primary you can only play this game on your primary PS4?
No, it says it cannot connect to the server to verify license. Like, why can't I connect to a server?
Oh, if you can't connect to the server, then you could only play on your primary PS4.
Right, but I'm online currently. Like,
Are you?
I'm in the store.
Go to your profile.
See, languages Chinese, Italian, and French. That checks out.
Do you speak Italian and French?
No, absolutely not. I can't speak Chinese.
I'm.
Just move over that.
I was chuckling the other day at the About Me. It's 2B2. All are welcome.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that was in reference to, but it's really fucking funny.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, some games with friends. Got some media.
But I was yelling at Amanda the other night at
If I try is enough. Shit.
Yeah, it's saying it's not hitting a server. Like, are you not connected to the internet?
Connect to the server, please.
Can we not try to sign into the store?
That's what I did do. I can go to the store. Oh man. Trouble on the home front. Let's see. I'll buy Onrush. Yep, digital edition. Sure. No, I'm not gonna do that.
What is Onrush?
I have no idea. I can select games though. I can play Shenmue, I guess.
Can you play anything else that's downloaded on your account right now?
All that's downloaded is Resident Evil from my account.
Could you download 10 Second Ninja or 99 Vitas?
I got 99 vidas.
We're live now, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Ha ha!
Why?
Why?
We're not doing anything.
Check back soon.
Watch this bar go up. Okay, that's working. But Jay has not 10 Second Ninja, I think. I think that was a free game, which is why I have it.
Try restarting the console.
Okay, let me kill this. Delete.
Oh. See you later, 10 Second Ninja. Now you're fucking dead.
I'm going to power options. I'm going to restart the PS4.
Power option.
Yes, man. Yes.
Did you know that I was a werewolf, not a swearwolf?
I like that shirt. Yes, I did know that. I did know.
I was not looking to buy new apparel at the convention that we went to, but I did a double take at the shirt and was like,
all right.
I was like, I don't need another black shirt with white text.
That's how they get you.
I was like, but you know what?
They put something you like on it.
I was like, you know what? This brown shirt with like this gross orange and purple text, not a thing I want to buy.
Oh, come on.
So I'll get the black one with the gray text.
You say orange with brown?
It was
Brown and orange and
like
purple?
a weird brown color with like purple and orange text.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was gross. It was fucking gross. I'm like, I was like, do you have this in black? They went, yes, and they grabbed it. I was like,
They were like, yes, we did.
I was like, you should put that one up because it's better.
Okay, let's try just switching users. Let's try that.
Well, I don't have the game.
I know. Last time I logged you out, and he's like, nah. Hey, look, it works now.
There.
Hey, we did it, guys.
I don't.
Up top, yeah.
Oh,
Woo,
PlayStation 2.
toast.
I love it. All it required was a good old restart. Turn it off and turn it on again. Why that isn't the
Yeah.
first?
Do you guys hear like ticks when I talk?
No, it's because we don't live in northern Jersey.
Oh, you're right.
See what I did there?
Yeah, and you don't sound anything like Patrick Warburton
No,
or Peter Serafinowicz.
you are 100% right.
Well, he's trying to get some sleep and he has work in the morning.
Oh yeah,
And I'm glad you guys got that joke.
I'll give you a joke to get
Resident
at the joke store.
Because I guarantee you nobody else would have.
Claire Redfield.
Clar. Well, we're back with Code Veronica, Pata 3.
Hey. Okay, I have to remember where I have to go though.
And Eddie, you don't have to remind me to post a thing on Facebook anymore because it does it automatically now.
Oh,
Yeah, take that, Zuckerberg.
more like Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg.
First time anyone's ever used that joke. Oh, I forgot the card.
So yeah, I am really disappointed with Dead Cells, and I think it's because I got it on the Switch.
Yeah, that is. You're the only person I've heard that's been disappointed with that game.
The game is smooth as
Well,
butter.
it has random lag spikes.
Yeah, that's the fucking Switch.
And there was one point where the frame rate it clearly dropped from 60 to 30, and it was making me nauseous to play it.
The only time I've ever seen that happen is when I played it on my laptop.
What's going on, Mr. Invincible?
Hey, how's it going, Mr. Invincible? Yeah, the only time I ever saw that
I need
happen
to fix that chat room.
was when I saw, or the only time I saw that happen was like maybe last month or so, when I played when I had played the version just before like the full release
Right.
on my laptop that like has
Is
just
very-
onboard
very
video and what's it called? It's
But
the onboard
the
graphics.
game has like the shittiest graphics.
It doesn't, and that's the thing. It's what's the word I'm looking for? It's subtly very well animated.
It is. I
Like-
really like the animation.
Yeah, because like if you're just looking at it, you're like, oh, this looks like just shit 16 or 32-bit graphics, and then you stop and you look at all the all the frames of animation
And all the particle effects.
yeah, just
Yeah.
everything going
Yeah, like
on. It's like
everything
whoa.
in the game is 3D except the actual graphics.
Yep.
It's
You know,
kind
It's
of weird.
beautiful.
You know what blew my mind though?
What?
Because I had just beaten the Hand of the King.
Mhm.
And you then like you crawl back through the vent, and then the guy jumps in the body, and he's like, "But the king's dead. Why has nothing changed?" And they're like, "Press R3." And then I do, and the fucking head attaches to things now. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm yelling, I'm knocking things over because that's a brand new
Stop
feature.
knocking things over.
I got excited.
Stop! You're gonna ruin.
I know, but I
You're
can't.
gonna ruin your room.
I know, but I can't help it.
Stop! Don't worry.
I got really excited.
Don't ruin your room.
It was a new feature.
It is cool. Watch this.
She's just headbanging.
Mr. Invincible, we're talking about Dead Cells.
Yeah, if you haven't played Dead Cells, Mr. Invincible, do yourself a favor. I've been yelling about this game for like a year and a half.
So far I'm not enjoying it as much as I like Rogue Legacy.
That's because you're playing the worst version of this game.
Well, no,
That's
I
like,
mean,
I hate Silent Hill 2 because the only version I played was like,
I mean,
the remaster
even
on the PS3.
ignoring that, I think it's because it doesn't have the same variety that Rogue Legacy has at the start.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like,
That's fair.
I've played it 22 times. Several of those were just resetting to get different starting weapons. And I just feel like the beginning of every playthrough is exactly the same. While Rogue Legacy, every playthrough is different because there are like 16 classes.
And different birth abilities and stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, I can't comment on that because I've been playing this game since closed beta.
Yeah.
And it's a completely different animal. Like, you know how now when you get to the forge, you just put souls into the forge and it's like, oh, you have like a % chance of getting like a plus weapon or a plus weapon or like an S level weapon. That's not how the game used to work.
Right.
You used to put souls into the weapons you upgraded themselves. So like you know when you go and you get a new weapon and you put points into it.
Yeah.
That used to be that you put points into it and then you unlocked it, but it still stayed in the forge. So you could so that you can then keep putting in souls to upgrade it. So anytime that weapon showed
so
up,
you had to upgrade each individual weapon.
yes,
Actually, I think I would like that better.
I think I do too. But it also made the game a lot easier. So you could upgrade just the stuff you'd want to use.
Yeah, that's why I think I would like it better.
Let's see. Now I have to do. Oh yes, that's what I have to do. I have to go,
I think I mentioned the roll dodge as well, that it actually worked as a roll dodge now.
which is good. Invincibility is
Yeah. You
fantastic.
didn't really get a lot of invincibility with it before, so now you can just roll past traps and before you could. But they also nerfed a bunch of shit too.
Of course. I can only imagine. I know there's some builds that are super powerful currently.
Like I don't know.
Traps?
Traps are
What
very
traps?
powerful. Yeah, traps are very powerful right now.
What traps?
Or just all of them. In
I think the turret is very good.
yeah,
If you get a really strong turret.
I found that the turrets are really good. The wolf trap got better. It's actually,
Oh yeah, the wolf trap is actually very, very
Oh
good.
yeah, Wolf
was
Trap
called-
keeps them rooted for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, and they take extra damage when they're in it, so
Yes.
it's like craziness.
And they can't turn around, so if you
Nope.
can Wolf Trap them, then run to their back, you just get free attacks on them.
Well, what was crazy was I would use the assassin dagger and the wolf trap, and I think phaser is the name of the other support move that you.
That teleports behind them.
Yeah, and you
Yeah,
get
I had that.
and you get
That's
backstab.
good. Yeah, very fantastic.
So you would do the three, like you would get 3 of those, and then I would usually have like the freeze bow, or like the frost attack,
Yep.
or something fire related. Usually the anything freezy. But yeah, like that was my go-to build, and it was super powerful for a very long time. Not that it's not still good, but like you used to be able to get like that phaser down to a 1-second cooldown.
You still can.
Can you?
Yeah. I had a run last night where I essentially had a phaser. I just maxed out purple. I got an assassin's blade that was colorless, so it built off of the purple. And I had the there's a mutation which lowers the cooldown of support items.
Yes.
And the more tactics you have, the higher that goes.
Yes.
So Phaser was essentially a 1 second cooldown.
Because I know the last couple of builds that like the last couple of runs that I had with the phaser, would have a 2 second cooldown, or like a 1.5 second cooldown. But it would start at 2 and then immediately jump to 1. Like it's close, but it's that split second. You know what I mean?
Right. Here's the huggy albino monster.
Ah, that thing is gross.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It's a weird huggy vagina monster.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Don't hug it.
It's true, don't hug it. That's good advice. That's great advice, actually. I forget if I should go in this room. What's in this room? Oh. I know what's over there. So there's some herbs, right?
Herbs.
It's army proof. Proof I've been in the army, I guess.
Give me 1 second. I gotta make a phone call.
Alright, okie dokie. Artichoke. 1126. See, I know it. That part I knew. And it finished ventilating and everything. Oh, how wonderful. How wonderful. Yeah, let me take the herb.
Trying to convert my tables from UTF-8 to UTF-8 MB4. And you have to do every column and table individually.
Oh god.
Yeah, what a pain in the ass.
Sounds so monotonous.
Yeah. That it is.
Oh yeah, unlock the thing. Alright. Let me deposit some of the stuff I have. At least I'm remembering where I got stuck last time. I'm remembering what to do. Progressing. Feels good. Feels right. I think I have every kind of ammo here. Put that away.
Thankfully, you only have to do it on columns that have text fields.
That is true. It does make sense to do that to an int or an numeric or God forbid a float.
I hate floats.
Me too.
Floats are for losers.
That's what a lot of my job's database was built on. I'm like, why is everyone doing
Floats?
floats?
Why would you do that?
It was built on a database that was free at one point. And it still is free, just no one uses it.
What database is that?
Interbase.
What the fuck is
Exactly. It's a garbage fire is what it is. And that's why no one uses it. Oh god, where am I going now? I said I remembered, but boy howdy do I not remember.
Like, if you're going to use something open source and free, why not use like MySQL or MariaDB? Things that are supported and free.
I was not a part of that decision. I have no idea. That was long before I came in. Opened it.
Woo!
And I no longer need the key. Oh yeah. Free up some space. It's beautiful. Alright. Finally go back up here. Where do I need to go?
What is the difference in UTF General and UTF Unicode?
I have no idea. Unicode probably supports Unicode. Like nvarchars and all that.
But UTF supports Unicode.
I don't know what the designation is then.
So what does General do?
I'd imagine it's not something very specific.
I hate you.
What? One, two.
See, the only time to ever use float is when you're doing actual math.
Still, it's the worst. I hates it.
I mean, if you look at anytime they talk about buffer underruns or buffer overruns, they're almost always caused by floats.
I'm not surprised. Float is a garbage type for garbage people. Oh, something escaped through the crack. No, not the floaty monster. I can't open this.
Like,
what's the point of this room?
You can't get buffer underruns or overruns with things like varchar because it has a specific length.
Yeah, yeah.
You define it.
Float is like
yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah. Floating decimal point. Just go fucking crazy.
I think technically you can get underruns with text.
Baby albinoid.
You know, like medium text.
Oh god. I don't really use the text data type too often.
I do like the text data type. I think it's better designed than float because it was made way after float.
Of course. This guy in his yellow shoes. He's
Like,
already dead.
I never have any idea what's going on with floats. Floats are just.
No, it's fair. No one does. Well, people do. Or pretend to do. So let me go back in there and see. There's got to be something I missed, right?
Always. If you didn't miss it, you'd be able to move on.
That would have it, right?
Yeah.
Makes sense. I thought I can't interact with this. There's a blood trail to this guy being dead. He's already dead. This picture. Yeah, I can just take the picture.
Biohazard contamination detected. Level.
Oh, you didn't have to solve some sort of crazy puzzle to take a picture?
I just had to take a picture. What is this thing doing? I don't like this thing. It's a defense now.
It's Johnny Wormman.
Oh man, and it persists. How do I lock this room? I think. Do I have to leave? I don't know. Oh, the timer stops there, huh? Oh, there we go. Well. Well, I locked that side forever. Alright, let's check this out. There's got to be something about this. Human skeleton outlined in blood. I could tell that from the back. Knew it. I think I know where I have to go. I think this way works. Killed those dogs.
Don't kill those dogs.
Oh, I did it. Jill Valentine style.
Dog
Those
murder.
pups.
Straight up dog murder.
Yeah. You said it.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm walking through this room constantly. Might as well. Might as well just commit dog murder. Oh, God. Nope, wrong room. All right.
Nope.
No, actually, that is the room I
okay,
want to go
that
into.
room.
That is the room I want to go into, but let me get better equipped first. Let's put on a gun. Oh, yeah. Can you unlock the door? I think Ed locked himself out. Because the door is broken. Permanently. The door is locked.
They updated the app, and now the app won't boot on my phone. So right now I can't set the door to be unlocked. Why even do that?
The app is broken. This room is not the room I want to be in.
Then get out.
Ah, yeah. I will get out. I'll be the Jordan Peele of Resident Evil Code Veronica.
Jordan Pele.
Oh, my favorite.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite soccer player / director.
Oh, me too. And sketch artist and comedian, writer,
Stand-up comedian.
stand-up comedian. painter.
Is Jordan Peele a stand-up comedian? I don't think I've ever seen him do
I
stand-up.
mean, he
comedy.
stands up and he does comedy.
Yeah, I've never seen him lie down, so.
Yeah, I've never seen him like on his stomach doing comedy.
Oh, that'd be cool if he did it though.
Right?
I dig that. Like,
But also him and
Michael Keegan.
they
Keegan Michael Key. His name is not Michael Keegan.
Michael Keegan was Batman.
Yeah, Michael Keegan was Batman. And he was in Birdman. Birdman.
I do like that movie's jazz soundtrack.
Oh, god damn it.
What does that have to do with Birdman?
It's Shenmue. Shenmue. He said Shenmue.
He said Shenmue, so I showed him my Shenmue.
Show me Shenmue.
Show him the Shenmue.
Show me Shenmue.
I was gonna start Shenmue on Friday.
Ah, cool.
Quick, Jay, show us your Shenmue.
Show
But
us.
I've got too much work. I've been working
Show
all
us
day.
your
so-
Shenmue.
Show me your Shenmue. Let it hang from the wall.
What the fuck, man?
You know what it
hang,
counts as?
hang your Shenmue from the wall, man.
Yeah,
please.
do it.
Please, for me.
Yeah, do it for Hacker.
Yeah. Like this room is draped excellently.
Do it for Hacker.
Ah. But I wouldn't give her a good Shenmue in the morning.
Right?
If only. I
You know
was
what a
that
cow
lucky.
says?
Huh?
You know what a cow says?
What?
Shenmue.
Oh, they do say Shenmue. Classic cows.
You know what cats say?
What?
Shenmue.
Shenmue. Yeah. Oh, there are cats.
I know. They're tiny. Look at them. Look at the little cats.
Little kitty cat. Little kitty cat.
Oh, that one looks like it's wearing a tuxedo. Look at it.
I'm used to this baby. Watch
Do it.
this. Boom.
Bam.
Are you drunk?
Are you drunk?
Yeah, Jay, are you drunk?
How much Shenmue have you had?
Not enough.
You know what my favorite drink is?
What?
Calpico and Shenmue.
Oh, Shenmue!
Yeah!
Alfred Ashford, I never.
Well, okay then.
I could put something in that hole.
That's what she said.
Shenmue! Look, there's stuff behind this podium. I really wish I can get whatever's behind that podium. Like, I really want whatever's behind that podium. Like, irrationally so. Let's check out what this key looks like. Golden key. Ashford family crest. Cool, I got a golden key. That's pretty cool.
But speaking of
I would never.
oh, okay, fair enough. No, but speaking of drinks and things, I was joking with one of the people that are on the grand jury with me.
Oh!
That, because I'm in New Brunswick on Fridays now.
Yeah.
I was joking that we should go down the street to Stuff Your Face, and we should
I'll
split
do
a,
it.
we should split a fishbowl and go back to.
That is not a way to help
No.
solve cases.
Not at all. That's why it was a joke.
Man. But wouldn't that be a riot?
Right.
As in, you would cause a riot in the courthouse.
Like, challenge accepted. I was like, we don't need 30. I was like, we do not need 30 ounces of booze apiece.
Oh, you do. You do.
Yeah. So Jay, if you didn't know, fish bowls are these giant 60-ounce.
I know what a fishbowl
booze
is.
drinks.
Oh, they're so good.
They are. They're fucking tasty.
They're very fruity drinks.
I've seen,
but
the,
they're
I've seen the
filled-
fishbowl.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
Both
okay.
my sisters were bartenders. I know what a fishbowl is.
Okay, but have you had one?
I don't drink.
I've seen you get drunk.
I don't. Yeah, on
But he has
shots. Fishbowls are different. Fishbowls is like, here's a drink. It's like 600 ounces, and you're gonna nurse it all night.
It's true.
I mean,
And
that's
it's very sugary, and you're gonna get very hyper.
That's true. That's
To
all
be
true.
fair-
And they're lady drinks.
I'll give you a lady.
got him.
Mr. Invincible, I did play Shenmue back on its original Dreamcast days.
I have not. I've never owned a Dreamcast.
I thought it was cool.
I was also never too interested.
Oh, I can't carry any more grenades. There's grenades back here. I didn't see this last time we were wandering around.
Oh, what is this?
It's Shenmue.
Hey, Shenmue. How many copies of Shenmue do you have?
Shenmue 2.
Oh, he's got 2 copies of Shenmue 2.
Shenmue 2.
2 Shenmue for you.
2 Shenmue. Shenmue 2. 2 Shenmue. Yeah,
Why?
because it's a huge game. The game was huge. You couldn't keep it on one disc. That's fucking crazy. It's huge.
The game was fucking huge with his tiny hands.
Yeah. Can you imagine playing Final Fantasy VII on less than 3 discs?
Mm,
You cannot. And I don't care if there's evidence to the contrary.
can't do it.
You can't do it. The game's too huge.
Mhm.
Game's like 60 billion gigs.
Too huge for you.
5 billion petaflops.
Yeah. It's like 75,000 gigawatts.
It's definitely.
There is so much
I'm
riboflavin
gonna
inside
admit
Final
something
Fantasy
here.
VII,
I'm
alright?
gonna admit something here.
What's up?
I've never played the original Shenmue.
Oh, you never played it?
You have 2 copies, Jay!
Well, I played Shenmue 2, and Shenmue 2 came with the first game as a 2-hour-long movie.
Oh, yeah, it
Did it
So, yeah, if you bought the physical copy.
did.
So,
Yeah. Physical copy.
Wait,
I mean, it was Xbox One, so it was original Xbox, so there were only physical copies.
Wait, I didn't know Shenmue was also on the Xbox. I thought it was just Dreamcast.
Shenmue 2 was
Shenmue
Xbox.
2 was Xbox exclusive because by that point, Dreamcast went under, essentially.
Oh, I didn't know that the Dreamcast didn't like stop making consoles. It just moved to Australia.
Did they? I wish they did.
That console's
Right.
super interesting because it has
Right.
it has some almost perfect, if not perfect, arcade ports of things.
Oh, yeah?
Well, that's because the Dreamcast isn't a console. It's an arcade machine. It literally is the Naomi arcade machine. Weakened a bit. They took a little bit of the RAM out.
Right.
And made it a home console. So it's generally the only console out there that truly has perfect arcade ports.
Or it was.
Yeah, because like the bit of like the Dreamcast emulation I had played, I'm like I really like I could see the appeal
Oh, yes.
when it came out, especially like what the time frame it came out when arcades were like slowly phasing out. Like I wasn't going to the break quite as much.
But if you can bring an arcade machine to your home,
Yeah.
that's basically what the Dreamcast was.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to save it again. I always have so many ink ribbons. I'm going to
Might
get
as well.
taunted, you know? Come on. I feel like I did a lot. I'm only hurt a little bit. I've saved some ammo. I killed those dogs without getting hit.
I saw it.
Here, hack times getting DLC.
Chris Dogs!
Chris Dogs. What'd you say, Chris Dogs?
Crazy Dogs.
Oh,
Crazy
Dogs.
Dogs.
Yeah.
Crazy Dogs.
Crazy Dogs.
Gotta
But-
keep a brick in your handbag.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I gotta keep a handbag.
But I did get to play Project Justice.
Project Justice.
Yes, it is
BJ?
the sequel
Gotta play BJ?
To
Yeah.
rival schools.
to Rival Schools.
Oh. Ah.
I love that IP.
Ah.
I think the character design is really great. I like the music.
You
I
know
love
what really
the-
sucks? The
Playing
game doesn't live up to
Yeah.
the IP.
like playing it as a kid in the arcade, like playing it at the break.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome, especially when like you had the Alpha series out and like they were starting with the actually no, I think what's it called? When the hell did Rival Schools come out? 97, 98?
It beats me.
Anyway, my
But
point
definitely
being,
90s.
my point being is that Capcom was in like full Cap God status, right? It was like that Cap God was in full swing.
Right.
Back
These
when
like the-
Capcom
yeah.
was still a game
Yeah,
developer.
that's what I'm saying. They're like that aesthetic, just everything about it, fucking great. Until you actually see like how that game works,
Right.
because just playing it, it feels good, because it kind of runs on like a 3D versus style.
It feels pretty good for a early 3D fighting game.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel the same way about like what the hell? Star Citizen? Not Star Citizen.
Oh, the game.
Star.
I know what you're talking about. That's the one that has that Hayate's from, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I forgot the name of that game is.
Star. No, it's not Star Troopers.
Star Guardians.
Star. Yeah.
Something like that.
Something maybe.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Like,
Guardians of the Galaxy.
the premise looks so cool, and then the game is just like, ooh.
Yeah, that game doesn't feel good to play though. Where I would argue that like Rival School still feels pretty good to play.
Oh yeah.
The problem is that like, I guess the way the game's balanced doesn't work very well.
Okay.
Because you have the like the team up attacks.
Yeah.
That usually take like I think it's like 2 or 3 bars they take up. So depending on your team makeup, you would just have that's fucking ridiculous. This guy just walking into the fucking.
Alright, he's doing his thing. Trying to get around him.
But you'd have like one guy, because they had different like special abilities where like they had like special team up attacks where they'd both do a special move and it like would take like half the guy's health or something, right?
Jeez.
Or would scale or whatever it is, right?
I'm not on scales.
But some of the other stuff would be like, oh, well, you get like X amount of health back, or like you would just get a bunch of like super bars, so you would spend 2 or 3 of your bar to then get like 5.
That seems
And
too
the
much.
invincibility frames on these team up attacks is literally just like they do one of those, so if you baited them into pressing buttons,
They just lose.
And you don't because you press those buttons after them.
exactly, exactly. So like playing the game feels really good until you realize, oh, this is all this game is.
I just have to wait for them to press a button. I can
Yeah,
press
yeah.
a button and win.
Exactly.
Oh no! Look at this room.
That reminds me of Mortal Kombat Deadly. No.
Deception. No, Deadly Alliance and,
Deadly
and
Al-
Deception.
Yeah. They were. Oh my God. The game was essentially who blocks first.
Yeah,
Whoever
I
blocks
know.
first, that person wins.
I know. I actually had because I actually really like the aesthetic and the story to Deadly Alliance.
I mean, the intro was like something to behold.
Oh, it's fucking
Liu
awesome.
Kang is dead.
Oh, I stood up and applauded when fucking Quan Chi broke his neck. You kidding me? It's like, fuck this motherfucker. Let's go. Oh, so good. But like, yeah. I was trying to tell one of my friends is like a huge Mortal Kombat fan, right?
Oh, huge.
Like he was going on about how like Injustice 2 is like the best fighting game ever. And I'm trying to tell him that no, it's a great single player experience. Because I'm like, look at all the shit they're doing.
Right.
It's awesome. But like this game sucks to play competitively.
I'd say Injustice 1 was better than Injustice 2.
Yeah, competitively, definitely.
And that, like, I
that
think
game felt better to play.
any success that NetherRealms had with a competitive fighting game is luck. I honestly believe that they don't know what they're doing.
I've been saying this forever that Ed Boon's a fucking hack. But keep going.
They do have actual fighting game players on their team, but they're not people making the game.
Yeah, they're
like,
just testing everything.
Our friend Decay now works for NetherRealm, but he's not a game designer. He's an artist, so he's not really doesn't really have his hands on making the game a better game.
He's just making these characters look prettier.
Yeah, and he's a great artist.
That's awesome. But yeah, I was trying to tell him back when Deadly Alliance came out because he loved it over like what we had gotten before. You know, Mortal Kombat 4 wasn't great.
Right.
So then, you know, we get Deadly Alliance.
Yeah, but at
it's
least
like, oh
Mortal
shit.
Kombat 4 and Deadly Alliance, I have to give them credit, were attempts to try new things.
Yes. And that was one thing that I liked a lot about a lot of 3D fighters didn't do very well, but at least they tried something new, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's one of the things that I liked about JRPGs making the transition to the PlayStation.
Oh, the problem is that
They got real experimental.
the whole
Yeah.
PlayStation generation of Japanese RPGs is so experimental
Mhm.
that it really does not hold up well.
No, definitely doesn't.
Like you look at Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger holds up
Yeah.
because it is by the numbers a basic Japanese
Yeah.
RPG. There is nothing unique about it except its story.
I wouldn't even say that that's super unique, but I like the team up attacks are neat. Like the couple of extra little like it. What makes it unique, or what makes it. What makes Chrono Trigger is why it holds up to me. Because if it was just a turn-based RPG, I'd get bored.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the idea of like, no, your team composition matters because you'll get like triple attacks and things like that. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Where I was going though with the Deadly Alliance thing was I was trying to explain to him this is the flaw with this game, and he's like, no man, like I'll kick your ass. I'm like, okay. So he got really aggressive, and I just held block,
Just held block.
and then comboed the fuck out of him with the dialect combos.
Yeah. Everybody's dial-up combo does 50%.
Yep.
And they're all guaranteed.
Yep.
And they're all free on any block.
Yep.
It's
That's what I was trying to explain to him, and he was getting super pissed off. That I was just like, no, watch this. Like, I beat him like 2 or 3 times in a row. And he just started. He got like legit angry.
when I first went to DeVry, they had the video game club, and there was some guy who was like, Soul Calibur 2 is the best.
The best.
And GameCube version's the best one. Link's the best character.
Link's
And
so
I'm
fucking broken, brah.
He's so broken. I'm like, you really want to test that? You want to do this for money? Let's
He
go.
is so broke, brah.
I beat him 50-0.
He's so broken, brah.
Link's so bad.
Isn't he the worst of the
of the deal, the bonus
Yeah,
character.
yes. the
I
bonus
think he's the
characters.
worst of
Of every character.
Every character.
I think Link is
shit.
so bad he's in his own tier. Can we talk about hell sweeps in that game?
Fuck you.
Can we talk about tracking hell sweeps, please?
I'd rather not. That's a painful memory.
Can we talk about Heihachi in his diaper with his tracking hell sweeps?
Golden Teacup,
Fucking Heihachi.
Stanley and his son Thomas.
Why would? I mean, it's Namco. They had to make Heihachi broke as shit.
I think it was just an oversight. They were just like, we're just gonna fucking do this. Just put this shit in this game.
I mean, Hell Sweeps in Soul Calibur 2 tracked better than they did in Tekken.
Yeah, they did. They really shouldn't have been tracking in Tekken.
Well, no, in Tekken, at least at that point in Tekken, like, okay, Tekken 7 is actually like the first Tekken I'd actually consider 3D.
Okay.
Because it actually uses hitboxes instead of tracking properties.
Okay.
But at that point in Tekken, it was still a 2D fighting game. It just had tracking properties, like this move tracks here. And so the properties could be changed and things like that.
Okay.
In Soul Calibur, it's done by hitboxes. So wherever the leg is, that's where it is.
Right. I see what you're saying. Question, Jay.
Mhm.
Are those 8-way run shirts still up on Amazon?
I think Amazon closed their account because no one bought anything.
Okay. Because I actually had a couple of people ask about that. It's like, oh, what happened to the shirts? I want to get one. I buy that shit like right now. I'm like, I don't know. I'll talk to Jay. I'm talking to Jay.
Good stuff.
It's not like we can't just put that back up.
Oh yeah, we can
somewhere.
definitely put it back up. It'll just take a few days because they have to approve things and stuff. And Amazon is a terrible company.
Why is it terrible?
It just is. Anytime you have a big company like that literally does not have customer service departments, it's not a good thing.
They don't?
No, they don't. Like Google, they don't have a customer service department.
Have you guys been watching Gamescom at all?
No.
I haven't. I've been watching you play this, though.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
Teacups.
Thanks for playing it.
I watched
No
Soul
problem.
Calibur stuff and Sekiro Shadows Die Twice stuff.
I
Sir
got
Thomas.
hype as fuck when I saw create a character for
Soul Calibur?
and I don't know why.
Why not?
I don't know.
Sir Thomas. Sir
I mean, it's create a character.
I just hope that we get a single player experience that's just as good or better than Soul Calibur 3,
Ah.
but not be fucking broken as shit.
And erase your memory card.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm so fucking happy this shit's corrupted.
Me too. Me too.
Thanks, Soul Calibur 3.
I am hoping Ivan Ooze is a playable character.
Oh, you mean Clancy Brown?
What?
Oh, I love Clancy Brown.
That magician guy vaguely looks like Clancy Brown. Speaking of Clancy Brown,
I'd say he looks more like Nicolas Cage.
he's Clancy Brown voices a character in this season of Venture Brothers.
Really?
He's like this giant, like horseman of death looking thing with Clancy Brown's regular ass voice. It's fucking great.
I'd say he looks more like Nicolas Cage.
I wish he was just Nicolas Cage. I wish Nicolas Cage was in Soul Calibur 6.
Me too.
We have all these crazy guest characters now in like every game.
You make him like Omega Tom Hanks.
No, not even.
Attached with his movies.
Yeah,
His accomplishments.
he beats you with his Oscar.
Yeah.
He beats you with a guy named Oscar.
Earthenware vase.
I am so
Oh
happy
yeah,
that
he just got a takedown notice from Konami.
you did.
Yeah.
Why?
Silent Hill 2 Part 7.
What?
Okay.
Back when you guys played Silent Hill like several years ago.
Yeah, that's why I was like, what?
Oh, I get like 4 of those a day.
What, takedown notices?
Yeah.
So do you take them down?
No. YouTube will take them down automatically after 30 days. So,
Does that do anything to your channel?
no.
That's so weird. Like, why do that now?
Well, it's Konami. Like most of them, it's just most of the time it's just a we're going to monetize your video thing. But some companies will just be like fuck you, and Konami is one of them.
Why don't they just take the money for the monetization?
Because it's Konami. They don't know what the fuck they're doing when it comes to video games.
They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm very happy that Jeffrey Dean Morgan is in Tekken.
Yeah, it's cool. It's kind of crazy. I don't understand.
I don't know why.
I
but
mean,
I mean, why not? Why
I'm glad
not?
that he's getting a paycheck. I love that guy. So
but
give him money.
That makes him a weapon-based fighter. Why not put him in Soul Calibur?
Why not?
Why
There's
not
still
put-
time.
I mean, why not put Noctis in Soul Calibur?
Also a weapon-based fighter.
Noctis looks fucking fun though. I mean, I love that we get we get Capcom versus SNK in a Namco fighting game.
Yeah, sure.
Have we heard about Mad of Medan?
Mad of Medan?
I mean, I've heard the name just now, Mr. Invincible. Tell me more.
I've heard of it.
What's it about?
Should I not? No, I haven't heard of it. Should I not
should
click
you-
all these buttons or something?
I mean, I can't not press buttons.
I see a button. I gotta push it.
Yeah.
It's the worst. I go to Best Buy, and it takes me 3 hours to get out because I gotta push all the buttons.
that's a damn shame.
I could see you doing that. Like, shit, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm pushing the buttons.
I gotta push all the buttons.
It's what I do, man.
I don't like this puzzle. Until Dawn, really?
Ooh.
Does
Still haven't gotten the Inpatient.
Does it have Rami Malek in it?
Oh, probably some different actors.
And if it does, how on a scale of 1 to 10, how Mr. Robot is he?
I mean, he's not Mr. Robot. Even in Mr. Robot, he's not Mr. Robot.
Who is
That's
Mr.
true.
Robot?
Uh,
Christian Slater?
Christian Slater.
Oh, Christian Slater's Mr. Robot?
Yeah.
What?
You didn't know that? Have you seen the show?
I've only watched 2 episodes.
Oh.
Well, I'm pretty sure they revealed that in the first episode.
Yeah, they definitely did.
I don't remember. It's been a little bit.
Like, he's basically like Banksy.
Butler presented a golden teacup as a commemorative to Veronica's founder of the Asher family. Legendary. Second, their master Stanley and son Thomas are also presented with similar teacups. I hope to achieve glory. Yep. Disposition of the family masculineship of Sir Thomas and his twin brother Arthur. Went's grandfather. That was when the Asher family enjoyed its golden age. It was also Sir Edward's achievement established. Blah blah blah. Sir passed away. Alexander. Sink. Just this vase continue to shine eternally. I don't understand. I'm pretty sure that means she's first. She's holding a woman holding a tea set.
I like that one dude's holding babies.
Yeah.
That's my favorite picture.
Well, the thing is, he's holding babies, right?
Multiple babies.
He's holding red. They go with red-haired twins, right? So this is the guy before the sons.
Okay.
And the tea set is placed on the table. So I would think he'd be next.
Is he next in the movie you're next?
I don't think so. I don't remember him.
I feel like I need to watch that
No,
movie.
I think he's in the movie Next, starring Nicolas Cage.
Oh yeah. Where? Oh, no, actually, is next the one where you can see the future? Or is that Knowing?
I think that's Knowing.
I still need to see Mom and Dad.
Save the World?
That's
no, just
on,
Mom and Dad. Watch it.
That's on a streaming service I don't have, right?
It's on Hulu.
God damn it!
I don't
And
have
I think you and
Hulu.
I have had this conversation like 3 times.
Yeah, they
'Cause I
also
keep
they
thinking it's
also
on-
added Tragedy Girls, which is a horror comedy thing I wanted to see.
I've canceled my
Pretty
Netflix and just gone straight with Hulu.
Oh, I got both. Hulu, Netflix has some strange stuff. They put Hardcore Henry on there. I want to see that.
I need to watch that too.
Yeah.
I'd say we should watch that for a movie night, but I'm not sure how the first part, like depending on who's all there.
Yeah, first
I don't
part,
know
it
how
might
the
be a little
first
bit
part- yeah.
nauseating, especially if we've been drinking. That's my only thing. Because they go with the gimmick the entire time. They don't break. It
Yeah.
doesn't not become first person.
Right.
So
And I hear like, I mean, it's either absolute shit or it's a lot of fun. Like
Yeah.
there's no in between.
I hear it's cool.
A unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
I think Doom is the best video game movie ever made.
I'd have to
I
say
disagree with you. I would say that the first Hitman movie
Oh.
is the best video game movie made.
First Hitman movie is good, but I'm judging it on the fact that Doom, while being a decent action movie, also is more loyal to the fan base.
Big force gun.
Bioforce gun.
Still not
And
good.
they did that because, they had to. Because big fucking gun is not a scientific name for
That's
a,
the fucking
for a
point.
gun.
That is the
Jesus,
point.
that's the point.
It's not even called big fucking gun in the
No.
original game.
No, it's
They
not.
call it the BFG 9000, and people made up big fucking gun.
Yeah. Because it didn't have a name.
But like, I think the movie, it really is Doom. Like, it's not like trying to be something different to make the movie work. No, it's just Doom in movie form.
Sort of.
Sort of. I mean, it's more Doom 3,
Yeah.
which at this point is not
No.
canon with the
No.
Doom universe anymore.
No.
Because one of the things they did with the new Doom 2016 game is they said it's a sequel to Doom 1 and 2, and Doom 3 doesn't exist.
Yeah. Imagine if we got we should get a Doom movie like the new games.
Oh my god,
Just-
that would be nonstop violence.
Just throw a giant budget.
I've been
at
trying
that
to
movie.
get
Fuck, give it like a Netflix show or something. No, fuck that. Give me a Doom TV show on HBO. Let's fucking go. Throw a fucking Game of Thrones budget at that bitch.
I've been trying to get Tim and Jay at the break to play the new Doom.
Oh, so good.
And trying to explain the new Doom to them. The premise is just so amazing.
Let's go kill him.
The premise is basically the Doom Marine has been cryogenically frozen for 30 years. Humanity has beaten the Hellspawn, so now they're invading the Hell world and are exploiting the natural resources of Hell, because that's what humanity does. We conquer people and then take their resources. So now,
Thanks, America.
so now humanity is the bad guy, and the
demons are just trying to
the demons are
defend
trying
themselves.
to protect their homeland. So you're the aliens, and so the idea is they resurrect the Doom Marine, and the Doom Marine has become this boogeyman in the Hell universe, to the point where like demon parents are telling stories about the Doom Marine to their demon children to get them to go to sleep at night, like the boogeyman hiding under your bed. If you don't go to sleep, the Doom Marine's gonna come and kill you. That's basic. So,
Which I think they even call him the Doom Slayer at that point.
Yeah, the
Like,
Doom
he's-
Slayer,
he's,
exactly.
Like they've upgraded him.
yeah, Doom Slayer. And so, like, when you're fighting and there are normal grunt enemies, they're running around scared. Like, they're not trying to fight you. They're running away.
Well, some of them are trying to fight you.
Yeah, well, that's because they know we're fucked. May as well fight. But just the premise of you're the bad guy, you're the monster.
It's kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Do you want me to look this up?
Yeah, I don't get it. I just don't get it. Maybe I do. Maybe this is the first one. I was so sure I had the first one. I really wish they mentioned.
How this puzzle works?
They mentioned the items in the puzzle. I don't.
What the fuck was I gonna say to you?
I have a feeling I don't have to press every single one.
No, it's probably just a couple of them. But is there like any kind of Is there anything you can read that it's like?
Yeah, I've been reading it. And they just kind of stopped mentioning. They mentioned that I have to trace the lineage, and it started. See, it says I'm getting an earthenware vase, which I don't have on me, but that's fine, I guess. And there's a golden teacup given to Veronica, it's the founder of the Ashford family. The second or third are Stanley and Thomas. They're presented with similar teacups. And then Thomas and Arthur were twin brothers. Then I went to Edward, which is my grandfather. That's Golden Age. They don't mention anything else. And Edward achieved Umbrella.
Okay, so it's actually the order you have to press them in.
Right, yeah, that's what I figured. That they appear in, right?
Yeah. So, the answer is, it's the woman painting, and then the man with the 2 babies.
Okay, that's what I was doing.
Yes. I remember you doing this.
Yep, and then the man with 2 babies. It makes sense because he had babies, and there's someone with red
Oh,
hair.
look at him. He fucking loves those babies.
Yeah,
It's then the red-haired man with a teacup painting.
that's what I figured. All right.
Red-haired man with a plate behind him painting.
All right. Could have sworn I did this.
Man holding a paper painting.
Man holding a what?
A paper.
Oh. And then candlestick.
And then man in blue clothes painting. And then giant painting.
I could have sworn. Well, I guess I got those last 2 mixed up.
We did it, guys. So in Devil May Cry 5, Dante can turn his motorcycle into... What the fuck?
Why not?
I mean, I'm down, because that game is ridiculous.
I mean, in Final Fantasy 13, Snow turned his motorcycle into 2 hot bitches.
Nobody played that game.
Wow, I really liked the combat in 13.
I played.
You mean press square the game?
It got more complex.
No,
as you
once you
went,
unlock the world.
Oh!
in the
So once I
post-game-
play that fucking game for like 40 hours...
35. Be fair, it was only
I
35.
actually argued with Amanda about that game.
it's not a game I would recommend.
No,
but
definitely not.
I
But
enjoyed it.
I think
I
it's
did
probably
this.
one of the worst stories in Final Fantasy, but
Like-
probably one of the best battle engines in Final Fantasy.
I was doing this to her.
Watch out.
Oh god, here. No. Oh god, how do I do the thing?
You just run.
I don't know.
Oh, you can burn him like that, I guess.
How do I run? Take this from me.
No, you got it. Keep going. Press X. Oh, no, you missed it. Hey, that's pretty good.
Let's fucking go. Let's go.
Hey, you killed him.
Let's go.
Did we hear about the Hat
Ah!
in Time DLC? Mr. Invincible, I've never played Hat in Time.
Mr. Invincible, you've told us twice. I was asking about it before.
Me now?
It actually happens all the time. We'll be playing something and she's like, let me explore. And then she runs into something and goes, and then literally throws the controller at me.
You just didn't have the guts to throw it at me.
No, I was like, let's fucking go, you bitch-ass zombie. Who took no damage? I took no damage.
It's true.
The knife is broken.
That
Let's
was
go.
pretty impressive. I like that a lot.
No, please take this from me. I don't...
Well, I forget what I have to do. This way. I have to go to the.
That was good.
That was pretty good. I have to go to the mansion. No,
Okay.
wait, it's upstairs.
Aren't you in the mansion
Oh,
already?
shh. Fuck. I'm telling me to be quiet. You know? Mr. Invincible, I've never played a Hat in Time. I keep hearing that I should play it, and it looks really cool. I've seen a brief portions of a speedrun of it, and it looks charming, and I do want to check it out. So I don't even know much about the base game, let alone the DLC. I'm just too busy playing Dead Cells right now and being like, why did I play Dead Cells? I can't stop.
That game is really good.
It's good, yo.
Like, I was mostly at my doctor today, but by the time I went home, because I got home, I was at my doctor way later than I should have been, and then didn't get the call for my prescription until I left to come here. Because I did the smart thing and called. Oh yeah, fuck this. Had called my doctor and was like, "Hey, did you guys send my prescription over?" And the lady at the desk was like, "Let me call my manager to make sure." Right, and then she did, and they fucking didn't because that lady never does. So it's a good thing I called.
Yeah.
So like an hour or so later, they, yeah. So my point being is that I had some time to kill.
Yeah.
Play some Dead Cells.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Yeah. I got like 2 or 3. I got like 3 or 4 runs in about an hour.
It's not bad.
It was more. I was really salty because like I hate when those games put you in really bullshit situations.
Right.
So it's like, oh man, because I dodged out of the way. Like I didn't take damage here. I rolled out of the way of this, but now I got hit by 3 other things.
Right. That happens, you know. But you gotta
But,
roll
like,
the punches, man.
But those 3 other things weren't even on screen. Like I rolled into the next area. Now it's like, oh, well, here's all this shit that's going on. Have fun.
I don't like that. I'm trying to lure this guy over. Where are you going? Oh, well, because I don't have to lure him anywhere. He just go that side himself. All right.
See you
Cool.
later.
Local
How's-
co-op and a new place that takes place on our cruise ship.
That sounds awesome.
Ah.
How is it going, Tristan?
Was Bloodstain shown? I don't know. I think they showed, at least if I were to believe what was happening in the other room, they showed
Claire for Resident Evil 2 remake.
they showed some Claire for Resident Evil 2 remake.
You mean
And
this isn't the Resident Evil 2 remake?
This is. I can't wait for the Code Veronica remake. I can't wait for the Resident Evil 7 remake on the PS10. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a full VR
Is that going to be the PSX?
again. Huh?
Are they going to bring back the PSX?
They are.
I don't even know what Gamescom is. I didn't know that this was today.
It's a
or-
German game conference.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how German is it?
It takes place in Cologne,
Where's that?
Germany.
Oh, that's pretty German then.
Yeah, it's fairly German. Everyone's like, here, have some beer and strudel.
Oh, I love strudel.
I'm assuming strudel's German.
It's basically the big European game conference. It's Europe's E3.
Oh, okay. So Europe is just waggling its dick around there.
Sure.
I mean, they're inviting people and game developers to talk about their stuff, you know?
Oh, so they're just gonna waggle their dicks and everything.
Yeah, they're just like, hey, guys, look at us. We got some genitalia, and we'd like to show you about it.
It's actually bigger than E3.
Yeah, it's way fucking bigger than E3.
No, I mean like it's like a 2-week long gaming festival.
Yeah, I'm sure it's 2 weeks long.
Yeah, dude, they got beer, they got bratwurst.
Yeah, man.
And their bratwurst is actually pretty good. It's not the worst. It's a misnomer.
Like it's not just game shows
Not a
and
huge
stuff.
fan of.
Like
bratwurst.
they'll also do like esports tournaments.
Ah.
I believe that
How long until we stop calling esports esports? Just start calling them sports.
When everyone that can play sports dies.
Ooh.
which is probably going to be soon.
Yeah, because of all the
Concussions?
steroids
Yeah,
and the concussions.
yeah.
Actually, I think it's more likely when everyone is so overweight and fat that they can't play sports anymore.
That's true. Until we get wallied.
Oh, okay. So we're all gonna. So it's gonna be a split between people that got wallied and then people that are kneeling for the national anthem, right?
Yeah, because their knees are bad now.
Yeah, exactly. It's not so much a protest. It's like they're like, oh man, we walked out of the field, right? Like, and they gotta take a knee.
Dude, I'm getting tired just thinking about the thing you said.
Oh, so
Like those words, those notes.
my cholesterol is cholesterol all over the place, you know.
Yeah. I got all the cholesterol. That's cholesterol is bad, right?
Yeah, no. I'm pretty sure that Colester Bennington was one of my favorite singers.
He was. Rest in peace.
Conversation.
Rest in peace, Colester Bennington. There's too much of you to go around.
Who's crawling in my skin?
Oh no!
Ah! Sorry, guys.
Oh no!
This isn't good. Jay, why were you just looking at a GIF of the eggplant emojis?
I just added emoji support to 8-Way Run. And the first thing someone did was post a giant eggplant.
You know what's gonna be interesting?
What?
Influx of people once Soul Calibur starts.
Oh yeah, man, that'd be cool,
That'll be neat.
dude. Like, what if you were really into eggplants before the eggplant emoji? And like what then?
Why does the eggplant emoji exist anyway?
Penis.
No. But like, what was the? Like, I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall in that meeting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like not all fruits get to be an emoji.
Is eggplant
eggplant-
Eggplant gets to.
Yeah, but why?
Is eggplant a fruit?
Yeah, it's got seeds internally.
Does it?
Yeah, man. They're on
I
the
don't really know.
inside.
I don't really know anything about eggplants.
Yeah,
that's why I'm
they're
asking.
soft seeds. I believe eggplant's a fruit.
I would give it to you. I think eggplant is a fruit. It's purple. What purple vegetables
Eggplant
you know?
is a fruit. It's
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
It's a member of the plant family of Solanaceae.
Okay, so
Yeah,
why is it
solanaceae.
called
Get it.
eggplant and not egg fruit?
Huh?
What? Plants are fruits?
Plants are fruits. It's not egg
You-
vegetable.
Solanaceae is nightshades.
Yeah, nightshade. Yeah.
Yeah.
And members of the fruit family Solanaceae
Isn't
Are
Solanaceae that
tomatoes,
singer that did, that Tuon song
eggplants,
that has that Drake that
and
Drake
peppers.
Peppers.
Tinashe, where you at?
Solanaceae is one of the heroes from Dark Souls. He praises the sun.
Ah, I heard that. So I'm gonna guess that Final Fight Games.
Oh,
and Eva
Hacker,
aren't
they
gonna show up
announced Dark
anything
Souls
in there.
Trilogy.
They're just gonna charge some.
Is that?
It's the Dark Souls Trilogy for
Yeah,
PS4.
Tristan, I
Wow.
have no idea if Bloodstained got anything over Gamescom.
I wish they did.
I want more information about Bloodstained because I threw money at that Kickstarter and I want my fucking game. But I played the retro game that they put out. It's real fucking good.
It is good. I like that one.
It's fucking good.
Let me check this.
It's like just hard enough that it's not frustrating. You know?
Yeah, it's cool. I liked it.
I don't think it was hard at all.
It's
I
like
thought
it's
it
needed
was-
for a music box.
I thought it was mostly boring.
What?
Did you know that Activate Blood Curse lets you go back in time?
I did know that, and I thought it was pretty cool,
I
man.
didn't know that was how that worked.
Yeah.
And it blew my mind when my coworker told me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know where to use this music plate, man. I'm gonna have to remember from a week ago.
A week ago.
Where this needed to be put. Where this needed to be placed. I don't know. Is that where the new Sekiro clip came from?
Gamescom, yeah.
Gamescom. Okay.
Which game is that?
That's the new From Software game.
Oh, that's the one with like a HUD or anything, right?
No, that's a differenter one. This
Which one
this
is-
is the one with the machine arm. It's still like a samurai kind of game. but,
Okay. So which one am I thinking of then?
I forget the name. of that
Ghost
game.
of Tsushima.
Like I'm pretty sure that
Tsushima.
E3 was just a year of the samurai, right?
Yeah,
It was like
that's
Ghost of
17.
Tsushima is really the one I'm looking forward to. I'd rather have Ghost of Tsushima than Sekiro.
Ghost of Shishimi.
Like, yeah, as much as I love Dark Souls
Oh, Twitter.
and Bloodborne and all the games like Dark Souls and Bloodborne and Neo, it's like I don't need more of this. I need something new at this point, and Sekiro looks new to me.
Sekiro does look new.
How new is it?
It has a death mechanic where if you die, you get resurrected, and then you have to do a certain
If you
amount
die
of
in
damage.
the game, you die in real life.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ!
And then they kill the kid from Malcolm in the Middle. Spoilers for that movie. I forget the name.
Oh man, the kid from Malcolm in the Middle. You mean Secret
Freddie-
Agent Cody Banks?
Freddie Prinze Jr. No, it's not his name. Freddie Mercury.
I heard the show must go on.
I don't know where to. Okay. Maybe I'm just really.
Frankie Muniz. That's that
Frankie
kid's
Muniz.
name.
Frankie Muniz.
You know that he's a he really loved like
sea diving. Sea turtles.
like stock car racing.
Slot car?
Stock.
Stock
Stock
car. Yeah,
car.
he really liked racing.
Yeah. Is he a racer now? He race things?
I don't know if he still does. But he had gotten into enough crashes and had so many concussions that he no longer remembers being on the TV show Malcolm in the Middle.
What? That's a lot of concussions.
That is a lot of concussions.
Yeah, he's got like traumatic brain injuries.
People should tell him to stop racing all those cars, man.
People are being salty about the Vita version being canceled.
What? And he's getting it for the console it's least played on.
But it's
Tristan, are you getting it for the
it's
Switch?
Vita.
I mean, nobody has a Vita, so like.
I don't know. I'm living La Vida Loca.
That's what I hear. You're regular Ricky Martin right now.
Hey,
Huh?
thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Being
man.
Ricky Martin.
I'll be Ricky Martin later.
You're drinking from a cup of life, aren't you?
I would never.
Didn't he do that song for? I just realized that guy's got a real sweet suit on.
Oh yeah, it's the sweetest.
Did he do that song for the World Cup?
I think so.
Right.
Oh, I'm in bad caution. Should probably get healing items.
Caution. I mean, I forgot that the Xbox existed.
Everyone did, except for Microsoft.
So I'm like, oh man, I got a PlayStation Quattro,
Mhm.
and I got a computer, and it plays games on the Steam.
Steam has a lot of games, man.
Yeah, Steam's got all the games, man.
Got me, bruh. Oh, look what I missed. Fucking red herbs.
Got it.
I like it. Now I just need green herbs to combine that with.
Ooh. So what happens when you combine them? You get
You
Christmas?
Yeah. Santa Claus comes, gives you a present, kisses you on the cheek, and tucks you in. Yeah. Good night. Night, kid.
Santa gives a little smooch.
Yeah, a little smoochy from Santa. Then he goes, fucks your mom.
He's like, shh.
Santa, no.
Then he gives your mom a little smooch.
Your mom a little smoochy.
On her behind.
Oh no! Santa, why? Why, Santa? Why?
You know, Santa's got Christmas herpes,
Oh.
and he gave your mom herpes on her behind
Oh.
because he put a little
my.
herpes in her.
Put a little Herbie. I better use this.
Merry Christmas, kid.
Watch this. Aw, yeah. Lower in the thing.
So people are getting it on the Switch, on the Switch and PC. I would have figured that the PC and the PlayStation were the way to go.
I probably shouldn't have gone up here without healing items.
Probably not.
Yeah.
When was the last time you saved it?
You know.
No, that's what I was asking.
I don't know. It's not good.
But I feel like most of the time we had spent was that puzzle.
Oh, look at this. Look at this thing. Look at this
There's
ant.
nothing useful, bro.
There's a keyhole in the mouth part. Oh man, if
That's the most Resident Evil thing I've ever seen.
there's a keyhole in the mouth part. I really wish.
Here's this fucking ant painting with a keyhole in it.
I really wish I had $1 every time there's a keyhole in the mouth part. Oh man,
I'm pretty sure
so
that there's.
rich.
I'm pretty sure that that's a somebody's fetish.
It is someone's fetish.
Keyhole in the mouth part.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna king shame anybody.
dude, you better not.
Question:
Yeah.
when you want to
When I want to king shame somebody, I don't.
explain something to somebody, you use the word explain, correct? Which is spelled EXPLAIN.
Yeah.
Now, what you explain to somebody, what do you call that?
Information.
An explanation.
Right.
Why does explanation? Why is it not spelled EXPLAIN?
Because that's explanation.
Yeah, that's explanation.
Yeah, but shouldn't it be an explanation?
No, I highly doubt it.
No, it's an explanation, Jack.
Explanations,
Yeah.
not explanations.
This is America. I can pronounce whatever I want. That sentence doesn't even have to make sense, Jack.
How do I press that button?
Which finger?
Wish I could.
I don't think you do.
It looks like a button. This is definitely a key.
I mean, it's definitely a button.
It goes in the mouth part. I didn't need to press the button.
You just put it in the mouth.
I just put it in the mouth part.
If I had a nickel for every time I put something in the mouth part.
Ah, shit. I'd have like a ton of nickel.
So many.
I'm talking about the metal nickel,
Right.
and not the U.S. currency nickel.
Right, no, that's what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah. We're on the same page. I think we were both miners.
And by miners, you mean people that put the hard hats on and pick up a pickaxe? Or
Yeah,
do you mean
yeah,
like
yeah.
people under the age of 18?
Both. We were miners.
I think you're right.
We were the canaries that they sent into the mine to make sure it was safe.
Oh, that was my favorite part of Arrival.
Which one?
When they went to go talk to the aliens,
Yeah.
and they brought canaries with them.
Oh yeah. So you know, if the canaries died, that means the aliens hated canaries.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. And they're like, we gotta bomb these canary hating aliens.
I know. I would.
I would too.
It's like, who hates canaries?
I mean, they tried to.
Yeah.
They tried to preemptively bomb those aliens because they thought that they were going to try to kill the canaries.
I mean, we do put them in coal mines,
Yeah, man.
and you know, people die in coal mines, so
Yeah.
Yeah, but
we don't-
canaries don't. They can breathe underground.
yeah, I guess we
That's-
care about those canaries more than we do the coal mines.
Well, that's the whole reason that you bring canaries with you underground. Is because they can breathe underground.
Because they're the only animal with human speech, and they can tell you what they saw. Yeah.
Like, hey, canaries. A, do our job. B, tell us what you saw.
What you saw. Here's a tiny pickaxe just in case.
And it's like, kapink.
Yep.
Kapink.
You
Yeah.
give them little hats.
Yeah. They got tiny little lights on them.
They do.
They're adorable.
I love sentient canaries that we send into mines.
I do love those canaries that speak English.
Mhm.
They're adorable.
They are great, and
I
they're
just
so
wanna-
opinionated.
they are. Some of them I want to hug, but like I'm afraid I'm gonna hurt them.
Yeah, they're so tiny.
They just have a lot of love to give, and they're just a little too small, you know.
Yeah.
For Alexa, I must retrieve the glorious Ashford family, which fell during the era of my father, Alexander. Have I seen the Happy Time Murders? I have not.
I've seen the trailer for it.
I don't know what that is.
It's a movie where Muppets or puppets. Are
I
real.
have seen the
It's got
trailer
Melissa
for
McCarthy.
that. Yeah, I don't care for her.
I mean, she was good in Spy. I like
Spy
her in
was fantastic.
Yeah,
I like Joel McHale though, so
I do like Joel McHale.
I like his show on Netflix. That was
Yeah, I did watch it. I did watch that.
I love the fact that show. He was like, I don't understand how I got this show again, and that was just a running joke.
But he's a woman beater.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is Joel? I didn't hear about that. Of course, I don't pay attention to that.
I mean, I did hear that about Chris Hardwick.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm confusing him with Chris Hardwick.
Yeah.
Who's Joel McHale?
He used to host The Soup.
Was he on Community?
Yes.
See, he looks exactly the same like Chris Hardwick to me.
Okay, he definitely doesn't look the same, but but he's definitely just like generic white guy.
He is generic white guy, and he was on a nerdy show.
He was also on The Great Indoors that nobody watched, and that show got canceled.
I didn't watch it.
Nope, I didn't either.
Did you watch it?
Nope, not even once.
Watch this.
Claire Redfield. Hold it right there.
Oh gosh.
I like that you're looking up.
I'm sorry, but these two people are the same person.
No, they're not.
This is the same person.
No, it isn't.
This is definitely the same person. Chris Hardwick, Joel McHale, they're the same person.
They aren't. Joe McHale's like 7'12", and Chris Hardwick's like a hobbit.
What's
Like,
going on?
Oh, we're missing this. It took him 20 bullets, but he hit her.
Secret door.
eh.
I've been bitten by a bullet.
Are you okay?
I'm gonna turn into a bullet. Stay away from me.
Hey, We Heart Gaming is hosting us.
Hey, thanks, We Heart Gaming.
He's hosting us on Mixer.
I don't know what that is, but thanks for hosting. us.
It's the Microsoft
It's
streaming
the sugary
service.
stuff you
Ooh.
pour in alcohol.
Oh,
It's not good.
We're
for you.
gonna get drunk.
got up.
No, you can't get drunk on Mixer. It's just bad for you.
You can't get diabetes on Mixer though.
You can, yeah.
I'm drinking Mixer right now.
Why?
That's a shame. You hate to see that kind of thing happen.
Yeah, it's a rookie mistake.
This
Sorry about
must be.
that. What is this?
I love the delivery in this game. It's amazing.
Oh no, he's a cross-dresser. That's the twist. That's a twist in a lot of horror movies, isn't it?
Wait a
What the
second.
fuck was
What
that?
just happened?
Yeah, that's what we want to
There
know,
never
Steve.
was an Alexia after all.
You mean he thinks he's two people?
Yep.
Okay,
Their
that's it.
personality.
Let's get out of here.
The self-destruct system.
I feel like
has
That
been-
freak.
This
He's trying to
game
blow
was
us
just
up
them
along with
going.
the entire facility.
How many
Come on. We gotta
other
get to
horror
that
movie
airport.
references could we
Right.
jam into this game?
Yeah. And Sistine Chapel too. Can I grab this this hair? No.
I do like though that if you weren't really paying attention, you wouldn't have picked up on that.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I mean like we played this before, and that was one of the things I remembered.
I do remember that, yeah. No,
But,
after the fact.
They don't super telegraph that though, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you could definitely pick it up just from like they definitely aren't trying to hide it.
but they definitely telegraph how badass Steve is, you know.
Oh, totally.
Yeah. These guns are more important than my family. I'm foreshadowing they're gonna shoot my dad with these guns.
You don't understand, Dad.
You don't understand bullets. That's why they kill you. I understand bullets, so I can't be killed.
Hey, We Heart Gaming, you're talking to us in Discord. If you want to join our, you're talking to us on the 8wayrun.com Discord.
Oh, the Discord.
You actually want to subscribe to the 8wayrun.tv Discord.
Oh, the .tv
Oh,
Discord.
the .tv Discord.
Which you can get an invite to at 8wayrun.tv/Discord.
Could you just send it to him? Could you give it to him so he's you know
On the up and up.
yeah, he doesn't have to click anywhere or type anything. You
Whoa.
just give it to him and he just clicks one thing.
Have you all seen the updates for Bloodstain? I have not. I know nothing. From
Yeah, I know
Bloodstain.
nothing. I've been purposely keeping myself blind.
Yeah. Besides, I did like the 8-bit game. You know, it was a simple kind of thing.
Yeah.
But,
I dug it. When I say it was just hard enough, like I like that you could beat most things with any character, but like certain areas were made for certain characters.
Yep. I'm gonna save it again.
Do it. It's the one thing the PlayStation 4 is going for, that it was played with similar controller to the PS1, which Symphony of the Night was played on. I do like me some Symphony of the Night.
Oh, me too.
I do love that was the first game with that Alucard like sassy like model runway walk that they reused in every game after it.
Dude.
Everyone's just got that.
It can't undo the sass, man.
It's real good.
It's the sass, man.
It is.
Yeah, man.
This is my new favorite song, by the way.
Oh, me too, man. Just fucking take me away. This song. Oh.
Claire.
Oh, here's Steve. Tell me.
You don't understand, Dad. I'm staying up till 9 o'clock tonight.
Survivors.
We'd better get out of here too.
Right.
I think
Let's
she's
go.
just holding that knife.
Oh, here comes the
Your
music.
self-destruct system has been activated.
He was born to be a diva.
Alucard was born to be a diva.
Yeah,
I've
man.
actually been watching a timeline of the Castlevania
We
games.
gotta get to that airport.
Alucard's in like every game after Symphony of the Night as someone else.
You always gotta have a Dracula, man.
Well, no, there's a plot point that he's been behind the scenes helping out either the Belmonts or the descendants of Belmonts for like hundreds of years. Hell,
He said no.
I think Aria of Sorrow. There's that one and the other one that have the same main character.
Yeah.
That's when all the post-Pokemon, everything was doing 2 games.
Yeah.
So we get double the money.
Oh, right.
Yeah, on the GBA.
Right,
Everybody was
right.
doing that.
Yeah.
So like at some point in the late 80s, early 90s, Alucard moves to Japan
He went to Japan.
and starts his own company. So he's like the CEO of some Japanese company.
That's silly.
Dyed his hair black and he wears a suit now.
To blend it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Also, so then like they jump to like 2035 and he's trying to fight his dad. Got him!
Hopefully I have to go this way. Or else
Isn't this
Dad
kind
dodged
of
it.
yeah right? Isn't this kind of the end of this leg of the game?
I forget.
So do I.
But what I do know is I have to put the things here. Let's use that.
Self-destruct system.
Ever play it? No, and I really wanted to play that one, Mr. Mitchell. If you're excited, how's it going? Was there a Dragon Ball Z Fighter tournament yesterday? Yes,
Was there?
was.
Was there, Jay?
No, only 4 people.
Oh.
Oh, then maybe not. I do know that there are fighting game tournaments streamed every Tuesday live from the break. Eight on the break.
I think this is the end.
So now in
I think this is as far as I've ever gotten.
I think this is the farthest we got.
No.
Cause yeah, then the tyrant pops up. Well, you got to knife fight him in the carrier.
Spoilers.
Leave that to me.
Do you have any healing items on you?
Make preparations for takeoff.
This is gonna be even better then.
No, it's so cool, man.
Can you pick up that thing?
Yeah, man. I don't want it though.
You get the control lever, bro.
I'll take it, but I don't like it.
I have it and it's fun. I need to beat it though. I would love to play it.
Look, I found some.
I think I think he is in both of those games.
Who?
Alucard.
Oh, wait. Here we go. This is what they do.
Ah, they
Yeah.
let you do this thing.
Okay. I can take out... Oh, did I not pick up the grenade launcher? Huh. Huh.
The self-destruct system
Huh. Alright, that's good. That's good. It's locked.
When was the last time you saved it?
I saved it when it was blowing up, so that's good. I'm still saved it in the mansion. But let's see, let's just go with the flow, you know? Let's just see where this game takes us.
Let's cross that bridge when we get there.
Let's do that.
Let's
Let's just make a healing item here.
yeah, let's. I think we're gonna end up in the same boat. Maybe.
No, I got plenty of healing items now. So we're good. Yeah. All
Hey,
right.
but it just looks like you have the one.
I just have one on me, but you know, whatever.
I mean, you don't need a grenade launcher to kill that guy, you know?
Ready for takeoff soon. Where do I put this thing? Alright.
Let's get out of this madhouse.
Yeah, let's do it, Steve. Let's go. How do I use the thing? What is the thing I picked up?
The controller.
What is this?
I'm actually gonna look up the grenade launcher.
No, I know where it is. I just didn't pick it up because I was full of items. Oh, I can leave.
Oh, you could go get it then.
I guess I could. I don't know how much of a time limit I have.
I don't think you have one.
I don't have one.
What's up? Alucard plays fairly well in Dawn of Sorrow. Julius mode. I didn't know he was in Julius mode, and I didn't know you played as him. Julius is the Belmont in that game, right? Or the vampire hunter in that game, right?
Possibly. I don't know. I don't know much about what's that game called?
Castlevania. I'm actually not sure. I don't remember if it was Aria of Sorrow or what. Is that one still alive?
Nah, they're all dead. But let me run out of here. You know, let me vamonos.
Yeah. I do love to vamoose.
Me too.
Ever played the PS2 Castlevania games? Are those Order of the Shadow? Or were those on the 3?
I don't think I ever did.
I heard the first one was better than the second one, but the first one had the first one had Kojima producing it.
No, those are the PS3 ones.
That's
Okay.
PS3.
What
yes,
am I
that's
thinking of?
PS3.
Lamont of Innocence.
Lament of Innocence.
I like Lamont.
Castlevania Judgment was the fighting game, right? That was on the Wii?
I don't think so.
Because that was...
Yes, it was awful.
Because that game was so hype. We had a night once of Sonic the Fighters, that, and something else.
A lot of stuff, man. Oh god, I forget.
Like there was a handful of like actually good games over at Adam's house one night, but like we had sprinkled in Sonic the Fighters and Castlevania Judgment in there. Nothing but yelling all night.
Of course.
I apparently was good enough to go to Evo for Castlevania Judgment.
I must escape quickly. Bull. Shit.
Oh, they're not letting you back in?
No,
So can you not go get the grenade launcher?
I don't think so. Trying to think. Is there another way over there?
Yeah, Alucard looks and plays pretty much exactly like he does in Symphony. He uses the standard Alucard sword, bat form, but no mist or wolf form, unfortunately, and has gravity boots at least. What are the gravity boots? Is that the ones where he can walk on the walls?
I think walk on the ceiling. So if I go around that way. No, can't get that.
I've never played Lament of Innocence or Curse of Darkness. I've also never played the first. There were two Castlevania games that came out for the N64 around the same time.
Yeah.
And I think I owned Castlevania 64.
Oh, nice. Well, I feel like if we miss it, it'll give it to us later. I feel like that's where we're at.
I don't know.
Because I think we're at a
Prince
turning point
gets
here.
The self-destruct system
Right?
activated. All personnel evacuate.
Yeah, it just says you got it in the training area, so I don't think.
No, but don't you switch characters?
Yeah, but
So
I
it
don't. I think you start because you start as Chris, and I don't think he comes back here. There's not a lot of
Right, but doesn't he get, like, you don't necessarily share weapons, he has to...
No, I'm not even sure he gets a grenade launcher.
The self-destruct system has
I have a lot of ammo.
I mean, if we really want, like, if you have a really hard time here, you do have that other save before shit went crazy.
Yes. I actually did do that, yeah, that's true.
So,
How forward thinking of me.
right? Multiple saves? Fucking
Yeah.
lifesaver.
Yeah. You know, make things exciting, I think. Maybe.
I have a problem right now.
Yeah?
I want more coffee.
the self-destruct
Oh.
system.
No, I ran out of coffee. I can't even coffee then.
So while we're running to things, I sometimes vaguely keep you up to date with
Self-destruct
Lucha Underground
system
things.
has
Yeah.
Remember that guy Drago I was talking about who turned into a dragon?
all
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ivan Draga?
He turned into a dragon again, flew away.
Oh, he just left. He just...
Yeah, he finally broke free of he had gotten
He died, right?
Well, no, he had gotten captured by the Snake Tribe, and they brainwashed him.
Right.
Because as you do,
I would.
when you're a tribe of snake people, you get another reptile and you brainwash them to join your side.
Yeah, what else do you have going on?
Exactly. Like that's what you do.
I mean, you got no arms.
Right.
Or legs.
Right. So you need something with arms and legs.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, yeah.
Especially wings that can breathe fire. It makes a lot of sense.
You're making a ton of sense to me.
So they lost a wrestling match,
Oh, that's terrible.
and Johnny Mundo and the rest of his worldwide underground. There's
Johnny Mundo?
Mundo, yes, as in Johnny World. They end up beating the Snake Tribe because the leader of the Snake Tribe was trying to capture Johnny Mundo and brainwash him,
Oh, no.
as you do,
I would.
right?
Seems dangerous.
So the Snake Tribe loses, and Johnny gets a wish, and his wish, for whatever reason, he decided
Infinite wishes.
Well, right. They had like an 8-man tag match, and instead of using his 4th Worldwide Underground guy,
Yeah.
he was like, "Fuck you! We're getting Drago's best friend Aerostar. He's gonna help us out." No real reason. He just kind of did it. So they won, and his wish was that they gotta let Drago free so him and Aerostar can be friends again. And you're like, what? Because the Worldwide Underground had been bad guys up until that point.
Right.
So, I mean, one, Johnny Mundo's girlfriend's now super pissed because they were like, you could have wished for anything and you wished for that. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Oh, shit.
And he's like, but the only person that could ever grant my wish is you. And he gets down on one knee and he proposes. And then asks her to marry him like the Macho Man did
Yeah.
to Miss Elizabeth back in the early 90s.
Yeah.
So he was like, will you marry me? Because that's how Macho Man did it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so then like she's like crying and saying yes, and then he goes, "Ooh yeah," like she did.
Yeah.
It's terrible. It's the best.
Oh,
It's
no.
the worst thing and the best thing.
Not the best.
So the next episode, Aerostar and Drago have a conversation outside of the temple, because that's the name of the arena that they
The
wrestle.
temple, yeah.
Yeah,
of course.
As you do. In
I would.
Your illegal underground lucha fight ring.
Yeah. Very lucrative.
Aerostar is like, hey, you're back to normal. We can be friends again. And Drago's like, yeah, but I remember all the awful things I did, even though I didn't do them. And I don't feel like I deserve your friendship. But
Oh,
he's like, but you
no.
could totally be my friend, brah. And he's like, thanks, but I don't deserve it. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I'll see ya. And Aerostar's like, well,
ya.
Yeah, see ya. And Aerostar's like, well, I'll see you again. And Drago's like, I don't think so. And Aerostar's like, I think you're wrong. And then Drago turns into a fucking dragon and flies away. And I'm like, I fucking love this show! It's so dumb!
You turn into a dragon?
Yeah, he turned into a dragon again.
Oh. Why?
But Drago turned into a dragon, Johnny Mundo beforehand was trying to free Drago by himself, so he infiltrated the Snake Temple,
Right?
and he was ambushed by one of the giant snake people,
Oh no.
and then he beheaded it with a claymore.
This is wrestling.
Yeah, this is this is Lucha Underground.
Right.
So he beheads a giant, like 7-foot tall snake man
Yeah.
with a claymore.
Claymore,
Yeah.
I get that. I've seen that.
Right.
Yeah, in wrestling especially.
Right. He was like, there could be only one, and
Oh yeah, can there?
yeah, he pulled the Highlander. Yeah. Which was funny because the episode after that, I think I was telling you about how they killed off a character called Jeremiah Crane.
Yeah.
Yeah, they killed him off. Because, you know, in Lucha Underground, when you lose a casket match, you die.
Of course.
Right.
Like you do in real life.
Right, exactly.
What the hell is a casket match?
To win, you have to roll you have to knock your opponent unconscious and then roll them into a casket and then close the lid.
And they die from being in the casket.
And
Right.
so they're kicked out of the league?
Well, no. So
Sometimes
like
they can come back.
right. So well, in WWE at the time, WWF, the Undertaker had a match against Yokozuna, and Yokozuna, with the help of like all of the heels, like all of the bad guys came out and helped Yokozuna kick the shit out of the Undertaker. So they beat the fuck out of this giant undead wizard, right? And then throw him in a casket and they close the lid.
Undead wizard?
Yeah.
That's
The
right.
Undertaker's
an undead wizard?
Have you seen him?
He doesn't have a hat, but you know.
He totally has a hat. You kidding me?
Nah, but not all the time.
You're right. Not all the time, but sometimes he does.
Sometimes he has a hat.
He's a giant undead wizard.
Can I push these things?
So they just like you pushed it. So they rolled the Undertaker into a casket, and there was this whole big thing about how like, yeah, he might be gone now, but like, you can never kill a creature of the night, but for now he's gonna rest in peace.
Yeah.
And the Undertaker then was gone for months, and then just came back to life because he's the fucking Undertaker. He's an undead wizard.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. You
That
can't-
character has died like 5 times.
You
I'm
can't
not
kill
kidding.
him.
Right. So like the Undertaker would die and come back, but in Lucha Underground, when you die, or I'm sorry, when you get put into a casket, you're dead. But through fucking snake magic, they brought Jeremiah Crane back to life as Jeremiah Snake. Now he's a snake person.
Now he's a snake. Yeah,
Right.
of course.
As you do.
Of course.
As you do in wrestling.
Of course, Jeremiah Snake.
I thought Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
He was a good friend of mine.
Oh, me too.
5 minutes.
But now that we're here,
Detonation.
I don't like that this timer's running.
Yeah, it happened last time.
I
You
know,
weren't-
but-
you weren't here, but
I
like
know, but-
I escaped from the baby like huggy monster.
Oh right.
And I was
I
scared.
don't like it though.
I will not allow
Oh, wait.
you fools to escape. This is what you get for trying to oppose me. Now feel my
Oh, that's cool that
abandon.
they gave her like wings.
Is this a guy or a girl?
Split personality. He's both himself and his sister.
Oh, the gravity boots and that super jump. I remember that. And you can like, you could break Alucard's neck because he just like smashes into the ceiling.
Oh god, there's a tyrant.
Tirant.
Oh god.
Self-destruct system has
I mean, Tristan.
Hey, at
please
least
do.
it's not a
Ah,
nemesis.
interesting.
evacuated.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Tristan, what are we talking about? I was talking about Lucha Underground. It is a wrestling show on the El Rey Network. That is more TV show than wrestling. And,
El Rey is such an amazing channel.
And the-
Since you told me about it, I tune to it more often because it's just nothing but great shows.
yeah, it's a lot of really good movies too.
It's a lot of schlock. And
It's very
schlock
schlocky.
is always enjoyable.
It's schlocky.
It's Robert Rodriguez, his pet project.
I like
Yeah.
that.
It's Robert Rodriguez likes this, so he's going to buy a license to syndicate. That's basically what it is.
But Lucha Underground season 1 and 2 are on Netflix.
There you go.
I
I
was
do
supposed-
remember this.
You have to run
vaguely.
away from it now, right?
I think so. Like the nemesis
I think you
before
should
him.
get up.
I'll try. It's hard though.
I do like this weird spinning Dutch angle.
It wasn't a spinning Dutch angle, it was just spinning. There's nothing Dutch about it.
How do you know?
Yeah, you don't know the cinematographer.
Yeah, you're right.
Have you seen his birth certificate? Where's your birth certificate, Obama?
Oh, jeezy.
Can you like roll past them? Oh, I think you burned to
You
death.
just die.
I died.
That's good.
I just saved it though.
I mean, that's good though. You get fucking overhand. You done?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. See, I saved it here, which
Oh,
is,
that's good.
which is good, right?
So you just got to push things again.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
yeah.
gotta
the
do
puzzle
back
is the puzzle isn't that hard. I just have to be, you know, educated, as they say.
You know what's super interesting to me?
What?
That fandom, you know, the website that's got all the wikis for video games and stuff.
Oh, I've heard of it. Yeah.
Yeah. They bought Screen Junkies.
Oh, they must have a lot of money.
They bought Screen Junkies?
Yeah.
Self-destruct system. 5 minutes until detonation.
Oh, they must be doing really well for themselves.
For real. That's what I'm saying.
Well, Screen Junkies also is in this weird, like, quasi state where,
Oh,
like,
fandom is owned by Wikia. That's why.
There you go.
Yeah. So, it's based. Wikia is, you know,
See if I can-
fandom-based
I will not
Wikia.
allow you fools to escape. This is
I
can't skip
personally
the cutscene.
prefer
There we go.
Fextra Life.
Oh, I've used that. Wasn't that like a Dark Souls based thing?
Yeah, it was basically a Fextra Life didn't want to use Wikia because Wikia is Wikipedia,
Right.
and you know there are limitations using something generic.
right, for
So
sure.
they made their own. So,
Right.
And it started with Dark Souls, and it became so popular that they've branched out into other games.
Yeah, I was using Fextra Life for a lot of the Divinity stuff.
Fextra Life is fantastic.
Oh, what?
What a dick! What a dick! I realize I haven't posted this at all on the social media.
You didn't need to. Remember?
Well,
We've
you
been
didn't
through
have to
it.
do it on Facebook.
No, but like I repost it to my feed,
Ah.
and I didn't do that.
Physical editions of Hollow Knight announced.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, aren't they being put out by
Holy sh!
I totally forget the name of that company that's all about making physical games. They're all about like preserving things.
I don't know. I used most of my exploding arrows on that guy.
It's kind of annoying, yeah.
Yeah. I love Hollow Knight. It's a great game. I just never finished it because I'm really bad at finishing those Metroidvania kind of games.
It's fair. You know what's great about Dead Cells?
It's coming from Skybound Games.
Isn't Skybound the guys that did No Man's Sky?
No,
Doesn't that game suck?
and it's not.
I hear
the
it's
same
gotten
people.
better.
I heard they basically rebooted the game last month, and it's suddenly something people like playing.
But it might be too little too late.
It's definitely too little, too late.
The self-destruct system has
Bloodstained delayed till 2019.
God damn it.
I mean, I'm fine. I got a lot to play.
I mean, yeah, but god damn it.
There's gonna be a lot to play. in 2019.
Listen, this Christmas season has way too much to play.
Exactly.
The more delays, the better.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. So I'm gonna have Divinity 2 to play at the end of the month.
Oh yeah,
I've been playing P5, which I might start over because I hear that like to max out a lot of different things you need a guide.
Yeah, if you want to play as optimally as possible, sure. But if you just want to fly by the seat of your pants, nothing wrong with that either.
You should, when you get home, tell Chris that A Bard's Tale 4 comes out next month.
There's been more than one of those games?
The Bard's Tale you're talking about was actually the third Bard's Tales game. The one starring Carrie Elwes.
That was starring him? I'm just talking about that PS2 game.
Yeah, the one starring Carrie Elwes as the Bard.
Did
That's
it
a good
was
one.
it
That
really?
was the third one.
Huh. I like that game.
I like that game too.
I don't think it was as good as the previous two.
I didn't know there were two
Oh, yeah.
other ones to play.
But Bard's Tale is one of Chris's favorite series.
Right.
So, and I know he doesn't keep up with video games, so you may want to tell him.
All right.
He'll be happy to know. And it's $35.
Whoa. This sweet cutscene.
I do like cutscenes.
I love the dancing goblins that sang and rhymed in the Bard's Tale 3.
I vaguely remember that.
Valkyria Chronicles 4 comes out next
We
month.
made it!
Yeah!
Ugh, it's finally over.
She's so fed up with Steve.
I'm fed up with
No,
Steve.
look at
I'm
those.
not fed up with Steve.
She's giving those eyes.
I got to throw the checkmate
I'm sorry.
Steve at my coworker
I know
Steve
my
because
class
he
got in a lot of
did
trouble
something
for you.
like
No, it's okay. It was hard
Ah.
for both of us.
Well, I really hope you
like
find
he
your
got
brother.
something right and one of my coworkers was wrong, and I was like, "Yeah,
I know
checkmate
what it's like
Steve."
to be-
Steve laughed his ass off. It's like, what is that?
Has Steve played this game before?
I don't think so.
So, where should we go now?
But I got him on
I
Dead
can
Cells
take
as
you
well.
anywhere
Dead
you
Cells
want
as
to go,
well.
Claire.
Oh, nice. It's a dangerous addiction.
It is, because he's like, I want to play more of it, and don't have
Why
time to
it's
do
nice
it.
this time of year.
I'm like, just try to give yourself like an hour,
You got it.
like over the weekend to do it. He's like, oh god. What am I calling the stream?
Oh, he's got a tank. Oh no.
You know what? I got
He's
this.
got a button on a tank.
60 ounces of booze. We did it, guys.
Oh. I forget what happens here, but there were handgun bullets underneath that tank.
There were handgun bullets underneath that
I
tank.
feel we could come back here.
Do we?
There are a lot of items I couldn't
This
get.
game is not over yet.
I mean, you're right.
Now you will see what real
What
terror
real-
is all about.
His voice sounds familiar.
No, because it sounds like Chuggins doing that fish voice. 500 gold! Like, am I wrong?
A little bit. Does sound like that a little bit. Oh no, he smiled.
I think that was the she version.
you know what's fucking hilarious?
Ow.
I think Bindle Fisner either took a vacation
The cargo room hatch
or
is
talked
open.
Brendan Fraser into taking a new job
Thanks.
because his ex-wife
I've
needs
unlocked
money.
the cargo room door.
Because Brendan Fraser has been casted as Robot Man in the new Doom Patrol TV show.
Oh, I heard about that.
Doom Patrol? What is Doom Patrol?
Doom Patrol is actually what the X-Men are based off of.
It is?
Yes, the X-Men are actually rip-offs of the Doom Patrol. But the Doom Patrol's a team of people that were all in pretty terrible like accidents of some sort. They were all brought together by Niles Calder. He's a dude in a wheelchair. They're a super smart guy in a wheelchair.
Oh, like some other team I know.
Yep.
Huh.
Drake?
Beast Boy was their mascot.
Drake started on the wheelchair.
He did.
He started on the bottom.
Yeah, he was wheelchair Jimmy.
Oh man, I love that character.
They really need to get wheelchair Jimmy for Niles Calder.
Please.
Not even. Don't even give me Niles Calder. Just give me Drake. Like, give me Drake as wheelchair Jimmy,
Please.
leading the Doom Patrol. I want that.
Please.
Oh, with Brendan Fraser as Robot Man and Bindle Fisner on the shoulder.
Please. You keep saying things, and I've said I can't have them.
No, cause Doom Patrol is supposed to take place in the same universe as Titans. So like, I want that now, right?
Oh look, it's.
Is that wrong?
No, you're not. That's him again.
Like, I really want Bindle Fisner versus Robin with his fucking assault rifle.
Look, this guy's fucking back. I forget what I have to do here. Oh, he's got claws now. I do remember that, the claws.
Don't you have to like push one of those boxes on him or something? Oh, hey, I was right. Do it again. Oh, don't you have to just kind of run around until it like is gonna do the thing again?
Yeah.
It's kind of a jerk.
He's a big old jerk. Let's see where I'm at. Okay.
Whoa!
Woo! That
Whoa.
would have murdered
That was the
crap out-
biggest punch!
That would have murdered the crap out of me.
Oh!
Alright, where I'm at. Danger.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna use one
Okay.
of these.
Okay.
Being prepped. That instantly kills me.
Shoot him again.
I'm out of things.
You got one more. How nice of it to kind of like, you know, let you know that it's ready to go. I think you only need to do that one more time.
I think so. Oh, that
Wow.
that instantly murdered me.
He was like, get the fuck down.
I died. Retry. Why
What
not?
a dick.
Why not retry?
He's a jerk.
He is a gigantic
I
jerk.
don't like him one bit.
I don't like him. I died to him a bunch. You remember? You remember me dying to him, right?
I don't like that guy.
Oh man,
Not a fan of that guy, even a little bit.
I am not a fan. You can chalk me up to being not a fan of him either.
Like, scale 1 to 10?
Yeah, lay it on.
Nope, not a fan of him. I don't like him.
I just don't know how to dodge it. If I can dodge his attacks reliably,
I don't know if you can.
oh man. But what if I could? Wouldn't that be cool?
That'd be the bee's knees.
Ah, ah,
That'd be the cat's pajamas.
ah, meow. Ah, ah, meow,
You know what's funny?
meow.
So I don't know if we had this conversation here.
Meow.
But you know how like you screwed the pooch is a saying?
Yeah.
I actually looked up the meaning of it.
Yeah.
We had this conversation last week.
We did.
Yeah.
I think you looked it up here.
I
Where
did.
it's like, hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Fucking dog.
Yep. Yeah. That's not cool. Ah!
Ah!
Caution. Hey, you healed.
Oh, jeezy.
How much damage does that do?
I don't know.
I mean, you were fine, and now you're not. I looked at he just was swaying around.
Oh, jeezy.
What the fuck,
Oh,
man?
jeezy.
Four hits.
Ah, jeezy.
I don't like this at all.
Ah, ah, ah.
Well, at least there's a try option.
Yeah, but I still hate him.
I retry for my save though.
Like, I still hate him.
Me too. How come Steve can't come back and
Right,
help me out with
like,
this?
I don't know.
And
throw
Tristan
some-
Hopkins says that tyrant ass.
I really want Steve to throw some sweet sidekicks. In.
Oh shit, you're right. What if he
No.
did that?
I'm like,
Take this,
It
tyrant.
looks like you can take one hit after it says caution.
gosh,
Well, it depends. That big slam down attack is fucking huge.
it's huge.
It's a deadly attack. I just shouldn't have taken
Yeah,
it.
I don't like not having an actual health bar.
Yeah, you just have to check it out. You can see by how much your character's stumbling around, but when I'm on the ground, that shit don't matter.
I like that I started typing in code Veronica X Tyrant,
And it's like
Tyrant and Tyrant Plane is the thing that comes up. Plane Tyrant is murdering me. Is the name of this?
Of course. This is I hate this boss so much.
Yeah, that has to do a lot of damage. She takes so long to charge it up.
Alright, let's see, I'm in danger, so I'll use this.
So I'm reading here that if you want to conserve ammo, use one. Yes, only one BOW round on it, and then use the catapult 4 times. If you have explosive arrows left, use one BOW on it, and then 11 explosive arrows, and 1 hit from the catapult will kill it.
What's the catapult?
The catapult's the giant box.
Not yet.
Oh, use it again.
I have to wait for it to reload.
Charging up.
We're out of that.
How long does it take the catapult to charge?
I don't know. Shit.
We might have to reload so you can pick up that grenade launcher.
Ah!
You can do it.
You don't even sound even a little convinced, Jake. You can do it.
I just don't have enough. I have so much grenade ammo and no grenade launcher. This is fucking ridiculous.
so
It's
many.
so much.
12 acid rounds, man, and 12 freeze rounds.
I got BOW flame rounds. No, it's just grenades.
Oh, excuse me. Just regular grenades.
Yeah, it's regular grenades.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize. You've got like 35 fucking grenades. Ugh!
How do I exit this game? There's no reset here. I guess I could try one more time. If I die, I'll see what where the other save is. Before all this nonsense.
I mean, because the only other thing I can think of that you would have to do is that portrait puzzle again. And now that we know what to do,
It's true, yeah. I think that's where we're
because it was just a couple of puzzles and then some cutscenes, but you can skip the cutscenes there.
Yeah, skip the cutscenes.
Yeah. So you'll be back here in like 10 minutes.
No time flat.
I don't really want time to be flat because then you got to go replace it and like to drive home you got to drive on a donut. Nobody wants to drive on donuts. Huh?
But then things are like closer. Flat time is flattest. Things are just much closer.
Is the Earth still flat?
Oh, absolutely. The
I
Earth
have a lot of
reflects time. Okay, let me just kind of do as much damage as possible before using this thing.
Well, they're also saying that the upgraded handgun's really good on it too.
Really?
Yeah. Also, don't get too far away from him because then he does that.
I was pretty close to him. What? Come on, he keeps doing it!
I mean, he knows that's his
I'm
best
right
attack.
next to him!
What a dick. Oh no.
Where am I at here?
He's gonna charge it. How are you supposed to dodge these attacks?
Stumble. Let's try it again. Hey!
Oh, Hey! Alright!
There we go.
That stumble probably meant he was ready to die from that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, there we go.
Hey, you didn't need the rocket launcher.
I didn't need the rocket
Can
launcher.
you still get the rocket launcher?
I have no idea.
I don't think you can still get the grenade launcher, but I think we switch over to Chris now.
What was wrong?
Oh, nothing. Just a giant cockroach that had to be stepped on.
She's so confident, and I died so many times.
What's happening?
I don't know.
I don't know, I made a hard left, you know?
Direction on its own.
Shouldn't have made that left at Albuquerque.
No, never.
You never do it.
It's flying in autopilot mode. I can't switch over to manual control.
My apologies, but I cannot let you escape now.
Cross-dressing freak!
Hey, don't kink shame.
It's true. He shouldn't. Just
She
because you're dressing up as your sister.
What
Well,
is this music?
It's mad chill. Elevator music.
Like, I'm pretty sure that this is,
Red Dead Redemption 2. Now this is... I've never seen this part of the game.
I've actually never played Red Dead Redemption.
What are you doing, Steve?
I've never played the first one. Oh, he's leaning in for the kiss.
What are you doing, Steve? She's asleep.
He's gonna get shot.
Steve's a creep. I mean, we already knew that.
Yeah. I had to kill my dad!
Well-
Speaking of that moving the mouth. Yeah, so close.
Missed it by that much.
Fucking get smart.
He's like, no. Checkmate, Steve.
Where are we?
Huh?
Latitude 82.17 degrees.
Thanks, Steve.
Steve just wants to get a smooch on. You know?
I only kiss girls when they're asleep.
That's the Antarctic. We're over the Antarctic.
Oh no!
What?
Give me a kiss.
We're over the Antarctic. Give me a smooch.
Yeah, Steve.
Those are the seaplanes that left the island right before
Wait,
us.
what is this cutscene?
Then that must mean
What are these graphics?
this place belongs to Umbrella.
I don't think that word means what you think it means, Tristan.
Wait, do we switch over to Chris?
I think we do. See? Save first half end data? Sure, why not?
Save it over the that
second one
there.
Yeah, I don't need that.
I say keep that top one just in case.
Things
we
get
ever really,
saucy.
yeah, we ever really need to go back and get that grenade launcher.
And I can do that off stream.
Hey,
Excuse me.
it's all right.
Because sometimes I get here a little earlier.
Oh.
I could do that.
Oh.
Steve, no!
See that?
Won't that be something?
Yeah, all the shit that he goes through, and then he dies due
Wake
to
up,
that.
Steve.
I mean, to be fair, plane crash ain't nothing.
Oh.
You know, Ric Flair was in a.
We're
Sorry. You know, Ric Flair was in a plane crash once.
I didn't know that.
He was told that he would never be able to walk again, let alone wrestle.
You go, woo!
Yeah.
Very excited outlook.
And then did a fuck ton of rehab and cardio. He did that on purpose.
I feel this game is very inappropriate.
He just wanted to feel boobs.
Well, why? What was that music thing? Ding!
Thanks.
He's like, I'll just sit here for a minute.
Erection, Steve.
I don't need it.
Oh, plane's trashed. Let's split up
Oh,
and
is that
find
your
another way
expert
off the
pilot
forward side
opinion?
of the
Fucking
freezer.
expert,
Right.
Steve.
So your aircraft engineer
Okay.
opinion?
Let's do it.
Maybe, but the same general idea.
Goodbye, Steve.
I want to be Steve.
Who doesn't
I
want to be
don't
Steve?
wanna be
I don't
Steve.
want to be Steve.
Your restricted area. I go where I want. Fucking Claire Redfield. What's? I am really hurting here. Yeah, it's not good.
What would Chris Redfield do to Steve if he figured out that Steve was macking on the sister?
He'd punch a hole through him.
No, but it's not even macking. He tried to kiss her when she was asleep,
And
and then stopped when she started waking up.
yeah.
Okay, fine. What would?
He attempted to molest her?
Yeah, I guess.
Fucking pummel
He's
him.
trying to sexually assault his sister. Like,
Oh, there's a dead person
Steve,
here.
you're gross.
Steve, what are you doing? What is this?
It gives Steve the
Boulder
boulder treatment.
He would.
Like, Chris's physical prowess is fucking ridiculous. Where did the guy in the hat come from?
Oh, he was there all the time. These only useless books, except for these bullets. Yeah.
Suck on that. Books. Hey, it's Herb.
What up, Herb?
Well, Herb, it's only bad if that's the only time you kiss ladies. You know what I mean?
No, I don't think it's only bad. It's just bad. You shouldn't.
Well, no. It's hey, right. You shouldn't.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if that's the only way you're getting your smooch on, then that's not all right.
It's not a good look.
I mean, if you're in a relationship with someone, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Then it's okay. Don't go smooching on ladies when they're asleep. You don't really know them.
That's true.
It's not good.
Or if you're a Steve. You don't have to be Steve from this game, but just a Steve. You know who you are.
Yeah. Like if you're a person named Steve.
Oh no, that's not what I'm getting at. But yeah, okay. If you're a person named Steve,
Oh no.
it's true, yeah.
Are you saying if you're like Steve?
If you're like Steve, yeah.
Oh, so like you've got this weird complex about things, and you killed your dad via handgun after he was turned into a zombie.
Yes, that you'd have to go through those exact circumstances. But you got the picture.
Yeah. No, I totally get it.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Can you kiss relatives while they're sleeping? I mean, I guess.
I mean, you could.
That's on you.
I mean, okay, you could totally do that.
Yeah.
But do you want to?
Yeah.
Is that a thing you should do? Like, your Aunt Janice is asleep. Hey, after like Thanksgiving dinner, you gonna start smooching her?
It's a little weird, but I don't know what your relationship is like with your Aunt Janice. I'm not here to judge.
No.
Unless you're paying me here to judge, then fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Let's start the judging.
Yeah, if you're paying me to judge you, then I'm totally gonna do it.
I'm gonna fucking judge the shit out of you.
Dude, you're fucking guilty.
Oh shit.
Even if you're not paying me, I'm still judging you.
Well, that's because
The question is, am I vocal about it or not? I'm always judging. I'll just judge silently.
Oh, I hate judging silently. I hate judging. So much work.
Oh, well, we love you too, Herb.
Yeah. I would never judge you in
Herb,
your
I hate you.
relationship.
Yeah.
You go and smooch your aunt.
Yeah. Give her all the smooches.
Please do it.
Can you give her a smooch for me?
Give her a smooch. Yeah. For us.
Yeah.
Just give her a right hook and then smooch her.
Wait, why?
Knock her out.
Why?
For us. That's how he's very confrontational with his aunt. I know that. You know that.
I mean, I do now.
Yeah.
That's really confrontational.
You gotta. Sometimes you just like you gotta knock her out and then
sometimes
smooch her.
you just gotta put your mouthpiece in and just bite down and get into a fight on a cage on a Saturday night with your aunt.
It's just called Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
Starts with Thanksgiving brawl.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's after the dinner. You
You're
gotta
like,
work
hey,
on those calories.
Aunt Janice,
Yeah.
you're gonna give thanks for these hands.
Woo!
Yeah, you're gonna get these hands, Aunt Janice.
Yeah, Janice.
Merry Christmas. I got your bip and bop right here.
Yeah. You know, in the fighting rink, Aunt Janice is called Aunt Ja Nice. Because she could fucking take a
She's
punch.
nice with it, man.
Her
Her judo
down.
is top notch.
You just don't let her carve the turkey. She goes crazy with it. She starts carving up nephews.
Yeah.
Whew.
She's got those really sick Russian Sistema knife fighting skills.
Oh, she does?
Yeah.
See, that's something I didn't know about Aunt Janice.
Yeah. Well, that's
Wow.
that's why anytime that we're like if the group of us are in the same room as Aunt Janice, I'm always in that Taekwondo stance with her. I'm always kind of.
Oh, you gotta be.
You know.
Oh, you gotta be.
I'm like.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into a knife fight with Aunt Janice. I don't want to get into a fight with Aunt Janice. Period. You know what I mean? Those moths are fucking terrifying.
I'm poisoned.
Oh, that's not good. You know, I finally.
Who would win, Aunt Janice or Lizzie Borden?
Aunt Janice.
Oh yeah, definitely Aunt Janice.
See, I thought you were gonna be like, who would win, Aunt Janice or Joe Baker from Resident Evil 7?
Oh shit, Joe Baker.
Yeah, I would have to say Joe Baker mostly because he power bombed that.
He power on Swap Monster.
Yeah.
Who would win, Joe Baker or Chris Redfield?
Joe Baker, he power bombed the SWAT monster.
He did.
He also fought everything with his bare hands.
And then,
Chris punched that boulder. But I
What
think
if Joe Baker was macking on his sister?
I still think Joe Baker.
Oh shit. Joe Baker seems too polite.
Hey, it's Jackson Smith. How's it going?
Hey, what's up?
Can you try to go Super Saiyan for us?
Absolutely not. I'm not. Well,
that's
you're
not
blonde.
a-
I'm not blonde. You know.
I mean, I'm already there, I guess, right?
Oh shit, dude. You're right.
Wait, so is my base form Super Saiyan?
I don't know.
Here's a question for you. Is my base
answer it.
form Super Saiyan or Supersonic? Because I'm blonde.
I don't know. Are you an animal?
No. I mean, well, technically, because humans are technically animals. You know.
Well, lay it on me, bro.
I'm
me
laying
know.
it.
Let me know.
Speaking of laying stuff down,
Oh, please don't.
I get the world's finest crate quarterly.
World's finest crate.
Yes, it is.
How do they? How do they?
Is
it stamped approved world's finest crate? Or
It
they
is.
just they just saying it.
It is. No, totally.
Are they
It says
saying it?
world's finest. It's got like the DC stamp on it.
It's got DC.
Yeah.
What does that stand?
So I've got Detective Comics comics.
Oh, Detective Comics comics.
Yeah.
What?
Because they were originally just called Detective Comics, and then they shortened it to DC. But the D stands for Detective Comics. So, oh, I'm sorry. The DC stands for Detective Comics, but when people talk about DC, it's DC Comics.
Oh, so Detective Comics.
Yeah.
This is confusing.
Like the ATM machine.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a thing up there. Why did you show me that?
So,
I didn't know that's what DC stood for.
Yes, it stands for Detective Comics. So when
Jackson Smith just shot himself.
I mean,
Change your pants.
yeah, A, get new pants.
You don't
B,
have to actually.
Well,
we're not the bosses.
I mean, yeah. I'm not as
Maybe
boss,
he
but-
likes wallowing in his own shit.
I love it.
Don't judge him.
I love it. I can't get enough of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm like, bring it on. Dirty pants. Yeah. I'm not washing these for days.
Oh.
I love to meet my poop. I'm like, oh, there you are. You're inside me the whole time. Just coming out. Where'd you come from? How'd you get here?
You know where it came from, and you know how it got there.
I don't know. It's an amalgam of my food.
But you hate those.
But I love my poop. Oh man.
That is a conundrum.
It is the conundrious of ums.
Where I was getting before about laying things
With the
down.
world's finest box.
Yeah. So the one that came out now is the Superman crate.
Yeah.
So it came with this really sweet Daily Planet shirt
Oh,
and a Daily Planet like tote bag that
like that.
it's like a notebook bag that like Clark Kent carries around.
Yeah, that's
I
cool.
thought that was kind of neat. And it comes with a Superman cape fleece blanket.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I was like, look at this shit, put it down. And I did.
How excited were you?
I was super excited. I'm like, look at this fucking shit.
Jay's having a good time. Mining room key. I need a box. I need healing items or something.
Knife that guy while he's on the ground.
Oh, he did.
You're just enjoying himself on the ground and you're knifing him? You're a dick.
Herb thought it was District Comics, and he said eats nice and squishy, a little juicy though. That is true, a little juicy.
That's his pants.
Oh yeah, his pants. I get it.
So when you say juicy, does he mean like he like filled his pants with Capri Sun?
AK.
You mean Capre's the sun?
Capre's the sun.
Should
Course.
Should you combine those two
Of
herbs?
course, huh?
Should you combine those two herbs?
Maybe.
You then might have enough room for that AK.
I know, but I want one more healing item. Whoa, can you pee yourself right now for the stream? That's putting the cart before the horse.
Yeah.
Because when you're peeing, that's a stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think Jackson gets how it works.
Yeah.
Shit, dude.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, man. You never put the cart before the horse. 'Cause then the
Uh,
horse is like, what the fuck's in front of me? And
Yeah.
it runs away.
yeah, the horse is really confused.
Oh, man, I'm confused with the horse.
I mean, and especially after you've led that horse to water.
Oh, you can't make that thing drink.
No, not even a little bit.
I've tried.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, horse, listen to my commands. I'm a human.
It's like,
And it's like, nay.
Yeah.
What a fucking disagreeable horse.
wait, Jay, was that your impression of a horse or
Nope.
Bindle Fisner?
That was Bindle Fisner.
Yeah.
I think it was more Jackson Smith. He's my friend.
Okay, but what? Okay, Herb does make a good point. What if that cart is full of carrots?
But you don't put the cart before the horse.
Right, but what if you do, and that
Well,
cart
then
is
the
full
the
of
horse
carrots?
is gonna eat all the carrots.
But what if that was your plan? Like, what if you have all these extra carrots and didn't know what to do with them? So you put them all into a cart, and then you put it in front of the horse.
And then the horse gets fat, and then he can't move anymore, and now it's useless. And then you gotta put him down.
It's not useless. You can make glue.
Oh yeah, you're right. Glue.
And what if you have like some kind of glue shortage in the town that you're in?
Dude, that's some
Bam! Solve the
long-
glue crisis.
That's some long-term shit.
Hey Elmer, where you at?
What if it's a pony? Ever thought about that? I have
No.
thought about ponies.
I've never thought about a pony once. Never a time in my life where I'm like, oh, thinking about ponies.
What about now?
Nope.
Just put the idea in your head.
Nope, not even doing it. I'm blank, completely blank.
It's...
Is there any more of that chicken?
Yes, there are 2 pieces left.
I'm gonna grab a piece of chicken.
You said you didn't want
Would
any.
you like a piece of that chicken?
No, thank you.
No, you sure?
Yeah, I'm good. I think I'm out of ammo for this thing. Yeah, I am. Can I drop these?
No. No, you cannot.
Shit. Look at this thing jump. I think I killed it. Can you tell us a ghost story? I don't think so.
I mean,
Can you tell a ghost story, Jerry?
Eddie just left for the ghost dimension.
That's true. He usually he frequents the ghost dimension. That is true.
Maybe when he comes back, he'll tell us a story.
A story of his dimension of ghosts.
See, he's in the ghost dimension. I'm in the non-Euclidean geometry.
It's true.
The difference is I have a voice.
Maybe. That's up for debate.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, there's herbs over here. Perfect. This is what I want. What's the difference between
Herb,
outlaw
I
and
like
outlaw?
it.
Outlaws are wanted. I do like that. That is
Herb,
good.
I like it.
That is good. Oh, there's a thing back here.
Jackson Smith wants to be a mod for the horses. I
What
mean, if the
horses?
horses allow it.
Oh, yeah, why not? Why not? I'll allow it. You could be a mod for those horses. I believe in you, Jackson Smith. Labeled mining room, huh? Labeled mining room. Labeled mining room. You know what? I always get lost in new areas, and this area is no different. Have you ever seen a rabbit chat and thought, wow, that's perfectly round? No, I haven't. You know what? But I would like to, one day. Maybe one day I'll go to a rabbit farm.
That's not chicken.
I really do need to look at more rabbit chits, I feel. Yeah.
No. No, you don't.
I have eaten rabbit before. Why don't I need to look at more rabbit chits? Expand your horizons, Jay, alright?
Yeah, Jay.
So, Eddie, since you just got back from the ghost dimension,
You're right, of course.
Jackson Smith wants you to tell him a ghost story.
I'm the mayor of the ghost dimension.
Whoa, that's a good
Wow.
story.
Ooh.
That's a ghost story.
Well, I like that.
Are you like a mayor on Foursquare, or were you elected?
No, I was elected.
Are you the only person there?
Oh, shit.
No!
Were
It's
you
a-
the only one
It's a
running?
dimension full of ghosts, Jay!
Were
Yeah.
you the only one running?
No! I had a whole, like, mayoral campaign and everything, alright? I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, God.
Okay.
I'm poisoned again.
But to answer your question, no, that's not chicken. But the only chicken that was left were like giant chicken breasts, and I'm not really in the mood for
Oh, you should have had a
a
giant
huge
chicken
piece of
breast.
chicken.
Giant chicken breast.
Yeah,
giant
if it was like a
chicken.
wing, I'd have been all over that.
Oh, shit.
Was Tarzan a virgin before he met Chan, or did he just cuddle with
I
Oh,
girls?
he definitely fucked gorillas.
I think I took the last wing because he said I can have a piece, so I took the smallest one.
Did Tarzan fuck gorillas?
Because
Oh,
I didn't.
absolutely.
I didn't
Alright,
pay for it.
Did
So.
did regular and by regular Tarzan I mean not Disney's Tarzan? Did regular Tarzan fuck gorillas and then Disney's Tarzan not fuck gorillas, or are we talking about just in general?
No, all Tarzans fuck.
Why was all Tarzans fuck not the name of the stream tonight?
Because I said it too late.
Is it? I feel like all Tarzan's fuck is like all dogs go to heaven.
It
That's the
is.
sequel to All Dogs Go to Heaven.
No, the sequel to All Dogs Go to Heaven was All Dogs Go to Heaven 2.
Wait, did that happen?
Yes.
Wait, that's a movie?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
Yes.
I don't
Yeah,
believe
they
you.
go to heaven twice again. They go to double heaven.
I wish I went to Double Heaven.
Yeah, me too.
All Dogs Go to Heaven 2, starring Dom DeLuise, Charlie Sheen, Ernest Borgnine, Sheena They pretty much got the entire cast back for it.
Did we talk about suicide and then dying of complications after failing to commit suicide at all?
I don't think so.
Okay.
If you
Seems pretty dark.
If you fail to commit suicide, they will arrest you for attempted murder.
Right. So
Actually, suicide is the only crime you can commit and not be punished for.
Here's my question. Let's say you try to kill yourself, right? And you fail, and then like the people EMTs show up and they rush you to the hospital.
Yeah.
And then you die due to the injuries you've sustained from failing to commit suicide. Have you now committed suicide? Because your intent was to kill yourself.
Yes.
You just did it later.
It's assisted.
Yes.
Assisted suicide at that point. They helped you out. They pushed you over.
That's right.
Yeah. Like, here you go, buddy.
Because I had this conversation and somebody brought up the idea of, well, let's say you're super religious,
Yeah.
and you died due to complications of failing to commit suicide. Do you now get into heaven?
That's a complicated question.
So I was having that conversation with another friend of mine, and he was like, yeah, he was just like, you know what, even if you succeeded in committing suicide, he's like, I feel like that, that particular God should be forgiving enough and should understand mental health issues. And I was like, holy shit.
Whoa.
That's pretty heavy.
Oh God, why? I want to go this way. Shit.
Right, but like, the action that you took wasn't the thing that killed you. It was the injuries you sustained after the fact. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Have you ever seen two squirrels bang?
The hell are these questions?
It's Jackson Smith. He has some weird ideas about things. It's fine. It's fine. No, but I did go camping this weekend up in upstate New York.
How'd that go?
It was fun. It was like a music festival kind of thing, so a lot of people.
Nice.
But people brought dogs, and I saw 1,000% more dog fucking than I ever thought I would.
Really?
Lot of dog fucking.
What was the name of the festival?
A lot of that. It was called limb snapping.
Limb snapping.
Yes.
Would you want to go to a festival called limb snapping?
It's fun. It was cool.
No.
I dug it.
Were there any bands I would have known that played? Or was
I don't think
stuff?
so. It was kind of all over the place, but like some New York-based bands, some East Coast-based bands.
So it was a music festival.
Yes, yeah. For the most part, it's a music festival. For the most part.
I thought you guys just decided to go camping.
No, there were like tree houses, which was really cool. Slept in a tree house the first night.
That's fucking cool.
It was.
I want to sleep in a treehouse. How come you only slept in a treehouse the first night?
Because it was raining like crazy this weekend.
And because the friend that Phil knows kind of lends it out to people because he built it. So, like, we were there the first night, and then he promised it to someone else the next night, and so on and so forth.
It's pretty cool.
So you got it the good night.
I did. Yeah, the second night it wasn't raining like crazy, so the tent was fine.
Jackson Smith. To answer your question, what came first, the chicken or the egg?
Yeah, tell me. Let me know.
The Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Wow, what?
Mm-hmm.
Was it cooking eggs?
Yeah.
What?
With its tiny little arms.
Oh man, I can imagine it with its tiny arms trying to reach the thing over the fire.
Yeah. Oh no, it did it. Is this necessarily a religious question? No. It is not necessarily a religious question. I was just asking. I thought the whole idea was interesting.
What question?
If you attempt to kill yourself and then fail, then die due to those injuries.
I think it's a technical question.
And by technical, you mean it's like an IT question? So you're like, I gotta solve it.
Let me just restart.
Yeah.
You should turn it off and turn it back on again. Poison gas in case of emergency, seal off. I don't like all of these notices. When do I get to play Chris? Where's Chris?
Herb's last question. Herb's last question was regarding the chicken or the egg. kind of nuts do squirrels steal?
D's.
I think it's acorns, and I don't think they're technically nuts.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
Peanuts aren't technically nuts either.
Oh, there's
something
dogs.
Yeah, peanuts are legumes.
Peanuts are tasty.
They're legumes.
Still tasty. You are knifing the shit out of that dog.
Ah, oh, come on.
That dog is biting the fuck out of here.
Application
weird.
suspended because it can't verify that I'm playing.
So
this
let's
game.
hurry up and save this shit and then restart the console. Shrug? I have no idea.
I don't know.
So what does it mean when application suspended? But you're in the process of playing it.
It's gonna just turn off.
Let me move this lever. Watch this. Oh yeah, turning it on. Okay, I did that part. That was easy.
Who makes this game again?
Capcom?
Uh-huh.
I can't say that I have, Jackson. How about you?
Jackson Smith. Sounds like you really screwed the pooch over there.
Oh, he did fuck his dog.
PS4 will let you play your games. We don't know what's going on, to be quite honest.
It's because it's my account and it's Jay's PS4. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, but
This has never happened to us before.
I'm your secondary PS4. It's never happened before.
Was there like a PS4 update? Was there a firmware update? Was
No.
there an update? Update. Update.
How about an update?
Do you know if an update happened?
Oh, actually, now that you mention it,
Mhm.
and Ed brings up a fantastic point. Do you know if an update happened?
Hey Jay, the last time you were playing your PlayStation 4,
Yeah.
were there any notifications that let you know that there was an update needed?
Nope.
Curious.
It would have said update available.
I definitely move for Jackson Smith and not be a mod.
Why not?
Callbacks are good.
I probably should go save it just in case, right?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Just in case. Just in case it shuts down.
That's fair, yeah. But is there an update? Is my question.
Oh shit! Didn't think about that. Huh.
So I'm reading. So Claire is 19 right now. Chris Redfield is 26 in this game.
Okay, that's cool.
There's a big to-do with conserving ammo in this game.
I heard that. I have
Are
a lot of
we
ammo,
playing
though.
on hard mode? I forget.
No, we're playing on normal mode. I think there was no hard mode. We played 3 on hard mode. Yeah, there's definitely something behind this. Like, this safe room is not safe. Also, I have to save it because
This game's gonna just fucking shut off.
it might shut off anytime, any second. Any second it's gonna shut off. We're gonna be really sad. I'm gonna be sad.
I'm gonna be really
Jackson
sad.
Smith's gonna be fucking his dog. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean that's what he's into.
Yeah.
Question for Jay: have you ever seen an animal and
Just said, "Come here, sexy."
yeah, Jay, have you ever
Oh shit,
has that ever happened?
that's a good name for a cat.
What, sexy?
Yeah.
It's actually pretty funny. Jay, you gonna answer his question?
What was the question?
It's by Jackson Smith. So get ready. Get ready for a hard-hitting question. Get ready. Are you ready?
It's a real
It's a real head scratcher, real head banger.
it's a real brain teaser.
Oh, it's real. It is. It teases your brain.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, brain, get ready for this. Just get ready. Get ready for this one. Here it
You ready,
comes.
Jay?
Here
Jay.
it comes.
Jay, are you ready?
Are you ready?
No.
Okay. His question is, sure it didn't update. It's a good question by Jackson Smith.
Are you positive,
Maybe
Jay, that
maybe it updated.
that there was no firmware update on your PlayStation?
Yes.
I like the weird little. Oh, not even weird. It's just like that lethargic kind of. Please get off of me.
Well,
Like,
they plant a thing on my back, man.
it's weird.
I don't like it.
It's weird.
I always thought cat ears on a chick was cute.
I mean, it can be.
Man. It can be.
I wouldn't say that it's a 1-to-1 thing, you know.
That's true. I like them with normal human ears, but you do what you can. It poisoned me.
Are you still poisoned?
No, because it crawls on me and stuff. You know, it's fine.
Gross.
Jay, answer my question.
Yeah, Jay, can you answer his question?
So Jackson Smith really wants to know.
He really
No.
wants to know.
He really wants to know.
No.
Why is the question no? You don't even know the. Why is the answer no?
No.
Yeah, did you even hear the question?
Yeah.
No.
Read the question. It's in the chat. The chat is literally to wherever the direction you're looking at is.
Oh, speaking of directions, is it just me or is like over there in that non-Euclidean geometry?
Yeah.
The way that one stand is set up, doesn't it look like there's a guy in like a top hat, kind of like,
Oh, kinda.
right? You see it, right?
Yeah.
Like am I going crazy?
No, you're not going crazy.
Well,
You started crazy.
yeah. No, I definitely.
And you're just ascending into normalcy.
I do love the Ascension.
Oh, me too.
No.
No?
Have you ever seen Event
No.
Horizon?
Yes.
I have seen Event Horizon.
Because I haven't seen that movie since I was like a lot younger.
I think Sam Neill's a treasure.
Yeah,
And no matter what
Liberate.
he's in.
Today, May.
What did you just say?
He said tutu me. He wants to be a ballerina.
Ex feris.
Did you just say Xfinity?
Liberate tute me ex feris.
Yeah, that's what he said.
You should sign up for Xfinity. That's what I heard. I mean, I hear Fios is pretty good. So
Hey, yeah,
like,
get some files, Jay. Come on.
Yeah, you should. Don't sign up for Comcast. You should get.
I want files.
You should
Yeah.
get Fios.
It's not available.
You should get Fios, Jay.
Get it. And Jackson Smith wants you to answer his question.
Yeah.
I'm
Jay,
not
answer-
answering that question.
Do you even know what it is?
Yes.
it's a good question.
What does it have to do?
Oh, that's on fire. Oh, I can get hurt by that. I feel like Jackson Smith is really adding a lot. He's like the spice to our bland hot dog. 'Cause I like I like
a
the
lot of spice.
I like to spice my hot dogs. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think he's.
You know what I'm talking about.
Are you having sex with your hot
Oh,
dogs?
I like to put my dick in between bread.
No, I think that the hot dog goes between your bread.
Oh, what does that mean?
Jackson Smith is saying that we seem like we think Elastigirls is hot. I have no idea what the fuck that means.
Elastigirl is the mom from Incredibles.
Incroyables. Incredible.
I've never seen it.
You haven't
Oh,
seen it?
she's got those wild childbearing hips.
I mean, that's probably a good thing, though, right?
It's
I mean,
pretty- it's
she's
pretty
also
cool,
a
yeah.
computer-generated character.
She
so
is CG.
I don't think she's gonna do much for me, though. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's true. Until you get that VR headset, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? VR headset, right?
Ah.
Brad Bird, hit me up.
Hey, Elon Musk, give me that VR headset.
I will not lend you my VR for this.
You're
Oh
not.
shit, dude.
You're not Elon Musk. I don't want your headset. I want Elon Musk's headset.
Yeah, it better spell like his last name sound. It better smell like his last name sounds.
Yeah.
God damn
It
it.
better be musky.
Oh, it better be.
Oh, it's gotta be.
False advertisement.
Elon Musk, give me your VR headset. Shoot me into space.
Yes,
I want
please.
to bang the mom from the Incredibles.
I want to stick my dick in Mars, Elon. First dick in Mars.
Boom!
Boom, my dick's red.
I impregnated a planet.
Woo! Human seed.
Ah!
Ain't no liquid on Earth except mine. Hey, Mars.
Whoa!
Woo! Yeah. I did it. We did it.
First American to impregnate a planet. Mars babies. Let's fucking go.
Yeah. Jim Henson presents Mars Babies.
Muppets.
How do I... what's happening here? I don't understand.
You're checking out baggage claim. You got through the TSA, and now you're trying to get your baggage because you just got off a plane.
I don't know what's happening here. Why is this happening?
You just
What-
got off a plane.
What is this?
So I just told you.
Anti-BOW gas, handle with care. I know, handle with care. What is it? It's on. Yes, I get it's on, right? So I turn it on, and this happens. It just keeps happening.
You 100% got off a plane and got through TSA security,
Yeah.
right? The reason Jen answered the question is because he often sees animals and goes hey sexy.
No, it's true. Oh my
I mean, he
God.
might. I'm not gonna,
Oh,
kink shame him. It's gonna be like, Jay, maybe you should not do that.
Look at those animals.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
all right. If he just says that, that's one thing. But like, you know what I'm trying to say here, right?
Oh yeah.
I like that you're getting into a knife fight with this weird butterfly moth thing.
Animals. Yeah. Let's just stop that. All right.
Yeah. Well, what is this? What are...
Oh, it's me just thinking about animals. We share the planet with animals. Ever hear about that? Ever heard about planets?
We were just talking about one.
Checkmate, atheist.
So Herb is asking Jackson Smith if he had to fornicate with an animal, otherwise the Earth would explode. Which one would he choose?
Oh yeah.
I get to choose.
The one on the left.
Then
No,
I
no,
would
no.
choose human.
No. He was asking Jackson Smith, but if you want to answer that question, Joe, you totally can.
Yeah. Which one do you think sucks?
You can totes my goats. If you had to pick one anthropomorphic animal, Jay.
Yeah.
What would it be?
Would it be like a kangaroo?
I feel like there's no right answer to this.
Jackson Smith is offering to help you with your animal bagging addiction, Joe.
Oh yeah. Let's bang some animals.
That's the grossest.
I just double team animals with a therapist. I don't have a problem. He does.
I should help out my therapist.
Yeah.
What is this? This isn't okay.
My therapist. It's the forest. Commune with the animals.
What is?
And the trees.
Not okay.
Trees got some sweet holes.
I- It's funny because maple syrup comes out of.
Oh yeah. The jizz of nature.
Fucking done. Good night, everybody. Shut the stream down.
I'm so sorry. All right, time to find out where to go.
I don't think.
Lights are on, and I am ashamed.
I can't get over maple syrup as the jizz of nature.
Oh, it should not have been said. Oh, look, an increment. I'll take it.
Because I'd have been like, oh man, that's tree blood. But either works, I guess.
Mine is more disgusting.
How does one win a political office? Do you like?
First, you have to be on the British and American office,
and then
win Emmys for both.
And then Ricky Gervais has to be like, does it offend you? Yeah, my drinking.
Oh yeah, he did say
I
that.
did say that once.
Yeah.
That's actually how the band does it. Does this offend you? Yeah, got their name. I'm not kidding, by the way.
That's great.
I'm not kidding. They had like a handful of songs they had recorded, and we're gonna put them up on MySpace, and to create a Facebook to make a well, Facebook as well.
Oh yeah.
But to create a MySpace page, you needed a name.
Yeah.
And they couldn't come up with one, so they were like, we're just gonna flip through channels, and the first thing that comes out of the next character's mouth that we land on, is gonna be the name of our band. And they turned the TV on, and Ricky Gervais was like, does it offend you? Yeah, by drinking? They were like, well, I think we found a name of our band.
We landed on it. Thanks, Gervais. Gervais?
Herb is saying that you'll never be able to run for political office now.
No, that's fine, you know.
See, he says that, but he totally forgets that you're, like, not only the captain of the football team,
Yeah.
but you're totally the president of the drum club.
That's true.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I don't tweet about it, so I'm fine.
Yeah, you're like you're like negative on Twitter.
Exactly, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's totally okay.
They don't got anything they could drudge up.
Ricky Gervais Golden Globe highlights. Jackson Smith is betting that Jaxel runs an underground animal porn site on the dark web.
Oh, hell yeah. Not even underground. Most overground animals. The undergrounds are hard to see.
Question for you. Are those markers on the desk?
Metal sharpened machine with diamond cutting edges. I don't think I have any metal on me, do I?
This day and age, I don't think you need to run that in the dark web.
What do you say that?
Because people are freaks.
Yeah, but that shit's illegal.
Not everywhere.
You're not wrong.
Not everywhere.
That is legal in like 3 states.
Oh, 3 states. Of mind or?
No, states of being. So like solids, liquids, and gases.
Oh, I love those states.
Yeah. No, I would say that Mike's military policy will be putting all the experience points into stealth.
It's true. How do I get in there, I wonder?
He just bangs down the door eventually.
Does he? Please do. Just bang down the door. There's stuff in there I want. Come on. Come on. He's not doing a very good job.
So did it say this was going to boot you in 15 minutes? I'm pretty sure it's been 15 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true, but I'm really freaking out about my left arm here. What's going on here? I don't think he's going to break down.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to... Because look, see, there's like explosive arrow stuff in there.
I
and,
do like explosive arrows.
Looks like shotgun rounds? How about a shotgun, though? Have you ever drank all of a sperm whale's sperm? I can't say that I have. But I'd imagine it'd be very potent with sperm being in their name. You know? I'd probably put hair on your chest, you know?
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Ed, you look asleep.
How the fuck can I be asleep if I'm yelling at you, Jake?
Oh shit, he got you there.
You're sleep yelling.
Yeah, he's right.
Oh shit, he's got you there.
I do a lot of things like that. I actually had a conversation with somebody once who was talking about how their brother used to sleep bake.
Sleep bake?
That's
Oh, like
actually
420?
a pretty common thing.
And by sleep bake, I mean he in his head thought he was baking. But he had just taken the carton of eggs and just thrown them all over the place. Also, he was naked, covered in flour. This story's fucking hilarious.
Friday night, man.
Also terrifying.
Apparently, sleep cooking is actually one of the more common things people do when they sleepwalk.
Sleep bucking is a thing too.
Yeah.
And that's terrifying.
And you,
That is.
yeah, because you can't wake someone up who's sleepwalking. That's extremely dangerous.
It is.
Like, they will attack you, and
Yep.
they can't help themselves. So you sort of just gotta take it.
Alright, let's see. I'm just gonna put the sticker... There we go. Storehouse BOW.
Herb, you gotta make this like a less rare thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta at least make it like medium rare, you know what I mean?
Oh, I love that.
I think medium rare is my favorite I guess way to cook a meat.
That's the way to go, man. That's true. You shouldn't bang Jackson Smith.
I mean,
Unless,
at least take
uh,
him out on a date first, you know? Like,
Yeah, that's
take him
true.
to, like maybe a movie, maybe a nice old dinner.
And then you just both gangbang his dog. It's fine.
I mean, it's not.
It's fine.
Please don't fornicate with animals.
No, yeah, don't do it. But if you're Jill Valentine, you just fucking murder the shit out of
Right, I mean, don't do
Well,
that either.
Well, if you do fornicate with animals, make sure they're rare.
That's true. Like
What?
like the dodo bird
No,
or
that
the
thing's
bald
dead.
eagle.
Also,
Fine,
that's-
fine, you're right. Medium rare.
Medium, yeah, like the panda bear.
No, pandas are fucking stupid.
I know.
Like, they actively don't want to exist anymore.
Yeah, I mean, they're fine.
Like, they put, like, there's 2 pandas left on the planet. They put them in a cage together and they won't have sex.
Are there more than 2 pandas left?
Yeah, I'm being facetious.
Right, no, I
or
mean,
hyperbolic.
But you're not. You're in the hyperbolic time chamber. Put those fucking pandas in the hyperbolic time chamber.
Yeah, just
Wait.
get them in a cartoon. Draw some
Yeah.
pandas into Dragon Ball,
Yeah.
and they'll be fine.
Yeah. Because Toriyama is just gonna give every character a Toriyama hand job, except for Tian.
Oh, poor Tia.
Everybody gets this crazy showing.
Pandas like jack off though.
Do
There
they?
you go. There you go. Learning panda facts. What do you know about pandas?
Herv probably. What do I know about pandas? I know that Pornhub at one point were like, hey, upload some videos of you and somebody else dressed as pandas fucking. We're gonna send all that money over to panda research. That was a real thing that happened. That was a real thing.
I can't use this gas mask.
That was a real thing.
I know.
That was a real thing.
I know, like they're doing so many ridiculous things
They were like, hey,
over at Pornhub, man.
hey, snow's real fucking bad, and your town won't plow your streets. Pornhub will plow you out.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, they did.
That's fucking.
That was the thing. They were like, write us a letter. We will send fucking like plow trucks. I feel like killing these mods are a waste.
Yeah, I'm not going to. They just keep respawning, and they put a thing on me.
How do you get that thing off?
It goes off eventually. I don't know how to get rid of it.
It's pretty gross.
Otherwise,
I don't like.
hey, look, I just throw it off. Yeah. I mean, I'm poisoned, but that's okay. I'll just heal myself later.
Is it heal yourself or kill yourself?
Heal, definitely heal. Look, I have so many of these. What is happening? So I have a gas mask, right? Detonator.
Herv, did Neo Outlaw ever show you the ninja porn?
You should
Because he shows everybody the ninja porn.
you should save in a different slot, and we should call it before the game kicks you. You know what I mean? Or are we just gonna run around? And not
Just
give a
gonna
fuck?
run around for now.
Just keep doing what you can, and we'll see if the game kicks him at all. Right?
What's the weirdest
Oh,
legal
God.
porn I should search on Pornhub? I don't know.
You can look. You can Google cornucopia. I think we had that conversation.
Pornocopia?
Cornucopia.
I'm surprised there's not a website called Pornocopia. Is there a website called Pornocopia?
There
There
probably
should
is. I mean, Spanakopia is a place, but that's not what we're talking about. I realize I'm the only one that's up to date on Venture Brothers, so never mind.
Oh, there you go.
That's a running bit in an episode. It's super sad too, by the way.
Oh God. What am I doing? Poison again. Ah, God. Yes.
Jay, are you looking up Pornocopia to see whether or not it's a website?
I am.
Are you gonna buy that domain if it's not?
It is not a website. That is mind-blowing to me.
Are you gonna buy that website?
No, I have nothing to use it for.
Yeah, you say that.
Yeah. That's a scat video. No thanks. I have no idea. Are you looking?
Do you guys plan on watching the new Sharknado movie? No.
No, probably not. I've seen the first one. I think the second one. I don't like it. I just kind of get
Did we
tired
watch?
of it.
Because I know we had Sharknado on one night,
Yeah.
and none of us paid attention. We just drank heavily and did not watch that movie.
Yeah, that was in the old apartment, so we kind of just all wandered into the kitchen.
We
We can
started
still see the TV from there, but it's like.
Did we
I don't
leave the
know.
second one on, or were we just like, did we just switch series after that?
I think we switched.
It's not good.
It's not even. I didn't even have kind of fun with it.
No.
You know,
Like the reason that a lot of those movies that they would play on Sci-Fi on like a Saturday night, the reason that those movies were fun was they weren't really in on the joke.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they were just bad.
They're trying to make something legitimate, and they just weren't good at
Yeah.
it.
Like that's what's fun.
Right.
What's bad about these Sharknado movies is like it's in on the joke. So to
They
me-
know they're making it.
Yeah, so it doesn't work for me, you know.
Yeah. Make Cornucopia a dummy site to filter people to waifus for Waifu. I thought you said. I thought for a second. I don't know why I thought this, but that was waifus for Waifu 420.
I blaze it.
He's blazing, man. All right, I'm doing fine, right? As long as the game doesn't suddenly explode on me.
Wait, Jay, what is that article about?
The title says, Wings eating show Hot Ones is problematic for women.
What the fuck? How? How?
I had to read it. I
How?
had to click it and read it.
How? How?
According to Professor of Media Studies at the University of Tulsa, the YouTube show Hot Ones is problematic because it manipulates inequitable gender hierarchies.
What?
Sounds like a bunch of words.
What? He knows that people of all, like, race, color, and creed are on that fucking show.
It's just clickbait, man. You're getting clickbaited.
I'm so fucking triggered right now.
According to
Just-
Condos, society just doesn't accept the idea of women eating spicy foods.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Sounds like
The
he's
best
making a big
episodes
leap.
have women on them.
And
like he's
that
making a
is
big
the
leap.
reason that only 11 women have ever appeared as contestants on the show.
It's a show about fucking hot sauce.
Women, she argues, know that they don't really stand a chance on hot ones because gender binaries create power hierarchies by feminizing dainty, light, and sweet flavors and foods eaten in small portions with restraint.
What?
Well, he's saying, she's saying that chicks eat like birds because of feminizing culture.
What?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It's a show about chicken wings.
Yes, it is.
Stop dissecting a show about fucking hot sauce. Jesus Christ.
It's just something written to get you angry. Don't get angry.
No, and it fucking worked.
Don't. It's stupid.
The paper goes on to claim that
No,
society,
stop, Jay. Jay, I'm gonna just start knocking
society
shit over.
conditions people to believe that real men are supposed to seek out and conquer spicy foods.
No,
And being the type of dude who loves hot sauce is part of performing conventional masculinity.
no, it's not.
Through actions like disregarding risk and facing danger fearlessly.
No,
Women, on the other hand, aren't supposed to do that
That's
or
not-
discuss such topics.
No, what? You're just living in the wrong part of the country.
I don't know what to do here.
No, it's dumb feminist.
It's a dumb person.
Yeah,
Jay.
yeah. Like that second part has nothing to do with it. She's a dumb person.
Super dumb person.
I don't care if she's a Republican or a Libertarian or a liberal. She's fucking dumb.
She's dumb. And
It's a YouTube show about eating fucking hot sauce. Like,
and Manikai is right. She does sound like a bigot. Why is she pushing all these?
I gotta say, is any woman I've seen in a hot wing eating contest has usually been hot as shit.
You mean like because all the hot wings?
Because of the hot wings, yeah, you're right.
That makes sense.
anybody can. Oh my god. Honestly, like, Mike, besides you, not a lot of my friends like hot sauce.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Like, most of my dude friends don't like hot sauce.
I drown.
Most of my female friends do.
I drown in that shit. Ugh. Just throw it in my face. Throw it in my eyes.
Yeah.
Burn out my eyes. I don't want to see it anymore. I just want to feel the spice.
I also have a horrible hot sauce addiction. You know why?
Oh, why?
Because hot sauce, when you go to eat it,
Yeah.
it starts like the what's it called? The same part of your brain that procs all the dopamine and everything else.
Oh yeah, dopamine.
Yeah. But it's the same part of your brain that procs for addiction and things too.
Ah.
So like the spicier food you eat, you know how like you kind of get that calm down feeling?
Yeah.
Yeah, you actually like vaguely get high off of hot sauce.
Interesting. Heat
I have
sensitive detonator.
I have a horrible hot sauce addiction.
Oh, I love it.
But Secret Aardvark's actually super tasty, and I keep forgetting to bring it over. I have like an entire bottle that I'll bring over next
Oh,
time.
please.
It's so good.
No, Herb.
It's so good.
Herb, the colon part's the best part. All right.
It is. It is.
I
it's
mean,
it's purging.
Well,
For
Herb,
me-
but Herb also spelled it Colin, so yeah, his favorite part is his.
I hope Colin isn't an animal he owns. It's Jackson Smith at it again.
So I'm
Jackson
not
Smith
even.
is raping his collar.
That's not cool. Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm not sure if Jackson's still here.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm not one of just like, let's just dive in. No, I like when trolls like that show up.
I love it too.
I'll interact with the trolls. Trolls are generally fun.
No, but like that,
It
it's like
depends. It really depends.
no, trolls like that hopping in here. It's just like no, we're gonna run with whatever you give us. I don't fucking care. I just got triggered about some stupid article about hot sauce. I'm angry as fuck now.
Hey, don't be angry. It's
Camera
so
point.
easy.
Because white people cannot handle spicy food. She's a racist for saying that a show about spicy wings is in fact offensive when it's actually clearly progressive by bullshit logic. Oh, let's fucking go, Manicardi.
Manicardi, that was some bullshit, but I like the way you think. And I like the way you just did the gun cock into the chat room. Because the
Alright.
chat room is above your head.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah.
I was over there.
I have to re-add all my bot commands
Do it.
to the chat room. I'd rather not.
Stay away
Mr.
from Colin.
Invincible.
Where do I go? What do I do?
I mean, I guess I'm technically white, but I do like spicy food.
Hey man, technically white.
You know what?
White people like to add that salt and pepper to their dishes because you know it adds that little kick.
I
Milk is spicy, man.
Milk is so
milk
spicy.
Milk is too spicy. No, see, so I mean, Paulo and I tell a story about how we were here one night and decided 100% pain was a good idea to take a tablespoon.
Oh,
of.
please don't do that.
No, but we did that and we were fine for like 20 minutes, and then 5 minutes after that we weren't. Which is then funny because fast forward 2 years later, that hot sauce is still in your fridge.
Whoa, where'd that time go?
Well,
So-
because pain is not good
No,
hot sauce.
no,
it's
it
just
just
hot.
hurts. Yeah,
ju-
It's
yeah.
not flavorful.
It's not. It's just real. It's real. It's just heat.
It was made to hurt you.
Yeah. Like it just ups the violence for violence.
It reminds me of
it's terrible.
about
It's not good.
15 years ago. We were all at the break at a tournament, and someone brought in some shark sauce, which at the time was like the hottest hot sauce you can buy. And everyone was like taking small amounts and trying it, like, holy shit, that's hot. And Sam, who's from Korea, so you know they eat that shit for breakfast.
Super
He's
used to
like,
spicy food.
this isn't crap. Takes the bottle and chugs it, and then walks away like it's nothing.
Was it nothing?
10 minutes later, I see him puking in the bathroom, sweating everywhere,
Yeah.
because it took a while for it to hit him.
Yeah.
Mr. Ed or Hacker, can you look Tinder group prank? I don't know what that is.
You just said a lot of things, Mr. Invincible. Where I was going with that, though, is that 2 years later, that hot sauce was still in your fridge. Because Serge put it there, and then Serge found it. So somebody was like... Somebody was talking... Like, somebody that I'd never met before here was talking about it, and I was just like, oh, no, go do it. That like... I was like... I pretty much talked this guy into doing it.
Right.
And called him a pussy, and was like, I was like, I had a tablespoon of that. It was nothing. And then he did it.
Oh, shit.
And then Paul and I made fun of him. We're like, why the fuck did you do that, moron? He's like, oh god, it's so hot. We're like, yeah, it's on the fucking bottle, you idiot. What are you doing? Why did you listen to us? I'm drunk. Like, what do you... It was good. It was good stuff.
All right.
course
Yeah, I
it's
think I'm
good
going to
to
save
make
it.
fun
I'll
of
figure out what to do later.
Oh,
Might have impasse here. Yeah.
it's loud.
Why not, right? Why not?
But so, funnier story. We had ordered halal guys at work, right?
I love that
Hello,
place.
hello,
Oh, their hot sauce
hello,
is
hello,
dangerous.
hello.
So, you know what I didn't know?
What?
That fact. The first time I had it.
Yeah, that red sauce is serious stuff, man.
I like the white
Yep.
sauce.
So I
White sauce
opened.
is
So I
good too,
opened the red sauce, and I had just because I figured, oh, this is gonna be just like run of the mill,
Regular old.
fucking
Not spicy.
You know, like the like the hot sauce you get from like a Chinese place.
Yeah.
It's got the little rooster on it.
Yep.
I was like, it's gonna be fucking nothing.
Yep.
Dump the fucking packet on it.
Oh.
I was so wrong.
Ah.
I was so wrong. That actually like almost ruined my meal.
Yeah, it'll do that.
'Cause
You
it
gotta,
was
you
that
gotta,
hot.
you gotta put on the white stuff because it does cool it down.
You
You gotta dump that shit on.
dude,
there,
it was
yeah.
like a packet and a half of white sauce
Yeah, you gotta.
to make it edible.
That sounds about right.
Because I forgot how hot that was. So I was like, let me just put a little bit on it because we had gotten it maybe like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I was like, let me just put a little bit on it because I forgot how hot it was. And you know, I was saying that I was get like, depending on the spice of the food that I'm eating, you know, I get that kind of like chilled out, calm down kind of feel. I barely put any of it on it and was like, I was fucked for the rest of the day. Because I was so chill for the rest of the day. I was like, I don't
Yeah.
want to do a fucking thing. I just want to hang out, maybe take a nap. Find some 100 of their dudes.
Yeah, like Planet Wings has their psycho hot sauce
Psycho.
or
What is
whatever it's called, insane. I don't know.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, the hottest of the that
Yeah.
they offer.
But it has no flavor. It is there purely for heat.
So Buffalo Wild Wings for a limited time was doing a Jack Daniel's Trinidad Scorpion sauce.
Oh shit.
I didn't know what that meant because but they didn't call it that. They weren't saying that it was like a Trinidad Scorpion sauce. They just said it was a Jack Daniel's Scorpion sauce. I went, what the fuck is that? I gotta check that out. So I had gotten like a split thing of wings. So I gotten like 5 of the Scorpion and then 5 of like the curry.
Yeah.
Because the fucking Thai curry sauce from there,
It's good.
so good. Holy fuck! Like that, the Scorpion sauce
Yeah.
wings were like practically not edible. Like they were tasty, but it was so hot.
Right.
Not a good time. Not a good time.
This sound. Well, I saved it. And I don't know where to go here.
The
Something obvious.
And please, it's not a good meal unless it's purple. But that's practically the Hall Guy sauce. Like that was like, what the fuck?
It was very spicy.
And it doesn't even taste that good. You know what I mean?
I mean, I dig it, but it might be Stockholm syndrome.
Oh hey, Jack is back.
Well, not.
Hey, we were talking about how you're a troll.
Hey, that's fine.
I mean, is he?
I don't know. Who knows?
I don't. I mean, he might be an ogre.
You know, one time I did watch a stream under a bridge.
Did you?
Yeah, my job's under a bridge.
Oh, it's not too bad though.
I should be watching streams at work. That's a bad story.
Well, no, because you're under a bridge, so I figured you were watching like the water go by. You know?
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh, you know what's funny?
It's the outer bridge.
One of my
Gonna have
One
to
of
pay the
my,
toll if you want this boy's soul.
yeah,
That's
man.
true.
One of my coworkers had the I guess
The audacity?
well, that too. He had the audacity to have the Dota tournament, the Dota 2 tournament up
Yeah.
while he was doing work, and then our CEO walks in, and like he's got 3 monitors up.
Yeah.
So it's like ticketing system thing he's working on, Dota's on the 3rd screen, and our CEO's like,
I mean, that's like watching sports while you work
right,
Or listening to sports.
or listening to sports.
right,
Same thing.
but he had it up, and he's like, what is this? And my coworker's response was just, oh, like, well, I'm just watching this while I'm working. And he's like, what? He's like, fucking close that shit. What are you doing? Like, he's like, get back to work, idiot. Like, I mean, he didn't say idiot, but he was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
Who the fuck
he's like, get
You
back to work.
think you are?
Pretty much. He's just like, what are you doing? Get back to work, and walked out. But this is also the same guy who, after having a conversation with my dad, was like, oh, like your son's doing like a really good job. My dad's the head of IT at one of the towns.
Absolutely.
So like, not like he was just calling like this was a weird thing. It made sense.
Right.
The town my dad works for has the company
The
that
Audacity?
works, software.
Okay.
But he also has Audacity installed on one of his
I love it.
machines. So he can do some audio editing.
Good.
Yeah.
I was worried.
But he just kind of put me over a bit. He was like, oh, he's doing a great job, blah, 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 whatever. So he hangs up the phone, and he looks up at me, and he goes, all right, you owe me a banana for that.
What?
I'm like, okay. So, like, we have a conversation. He kind of fills me in on what he's talking about, and then he had just bought fruit, like, 10 minutes prior.
Yeah.
So, like, instead of bringing in, like, snacks like chips and popcorn and shit, like, he'll bring, like, fruit or, like, healthier alternatives.
I like that.
Yeah, it's
I like
actually
that a lot.
it's really great.
I like that a lot.
So, but he had just bought like a big bunch of bananas. So I walked in, he grabbed a banana, walked back in, and I went and put it on his desk. And he's like, "Fuck is this?" He's like, "This is my fruit." He's like, "I just bought this." Yeah, and he's like, "Get the fuck out of here!"
Pay for it, man.
So my COO is laughing out loud because he's like, "All right, I'm not mad at that. That was good." Like, there you go.
Banana.
He didn't say where to get it from.
Ah, I mean,
I'm just glad I didn't have to explain that to him. I was just like, here.
yeah.
He's like, this is my fruit. It's okay. Have I tried Carolina Reaper sauce? Yes, I have. So manicardi, I have actually at home. It's a square like this, about, you know.
So square shaped?
Yeah. It's like a,
Right.
um,
I don't know any idea where I'm going here. I was finding the problem.
yeah, it's a square like that, a dark chocolate, with espresso beans, infused with Carolina Reaper, Trinidad Scorpion, and ghost pepper. It is super fucking tasty. It is so goddamn hot.
Sign me up.
I mean, I still have the square if you want me to bring it.
Bring me that square.
Do you want to eat it? Do you want to eat the whole thing on stream?
Please now. Absolutely not.
Jay, do you want to eat that on stream?
What am I eating?
It's a
Square.
It's a square of dark chocolate with espresso beans,
No thanks. I don't like dark chocolate.
infused with ghost pepper, Carolina Reaper, and Trinidad Scorpion.
Not a fan of dark chocolate.
What if it was milk chocolate?
Milk chocolate, I'd be more interested.
Okay, I think I might have that too.
Yeah. Dark chocolate's too bitter for me.
Dark chocolate is real chocolate.
Yes, and I don't like real chocolate. That's why I like white chocolate the best. That's not chocolate at all.
No, they should call it something else.
It's not chocolate at all.
Hey man, it's got the name. All right, just let it be. Let it keep the name. Come on. Come on, Ed. Prepare to shit your pants, Combo Knight says.
I'm looking at the Discord here.
Yeah, yeah.
We got Ramirio,
I like Romario.
or Ramiro,
I think so.
and Hylian Metroid.
Irv is disappointed.
Hylian Metroid at 96, Jay, says that, to be honest, I think the server should have more channels for like memes and such.
Oh shit.
What kind of memes, bruh?
Done.
Homo capsaicin.
First meme is up.
Just throw in some Pepper X and make it inedible because at that point it's almost, yeah. Herb, I'm disappointed too. How's it going, Combo Night?
Prepare to shit yourself. I don't know what to do.
I agree. I mean, I can look it up. And
I put the first meme up.
Meme up. Meme up. That's what I call my grandmother.
Meme up,
Come here, meme up.
and she rolls up.
Yes. She can walk though.
Oh, okay.
But she does occasionally roll. Because she's so cool.
My name is Jeff.
You know whose name is Yef?
Who's that?
Jaxel, he just said it.
Ooh. I do like that hashtag memes is now a thing.
Why is that a thing? Tell me now.
I don't know, Jay. You,
Tell me
can
now.
you answer that question?
I made the channel. Memes.
Leon
If you
B
click on
tomorrow?
hashtag memes, it goes to the meme channel.
Ah. So, you, Combo Knight, are you playing Resident Evil 2? I think that'd be pretty cool. And also,
And it's Jan. How's it going, Jan?
what's going on, Jan?
How was work today?
Yeah, let me know. Let me know.
Yeah.
So how was Cody at work today?
Cody is great at work.
How am I at work? That's a good question. Me. Thank you for asking.
I
I think I was
you're-
very good.
Oh, I think you're pretty great.
Oh, thanks. You know
You're
what?
welcome. Thank you for being great at work.
I am so excellent at work. I'm like,
so glad that you're that
let,
good at work.
let me type in these things. And I'm like, fucking aced it.
Cody was learning stuff, bro.
I was learning stuff.
That's
That's
been
good.
learning since day one.
Dude, you can't stop learning. That's the secret. You never stop learning.
You can't stop, won't stop.
No keyhole can be found. Can I break this
I mean, in real life, you probably could. Like, you could bash
with
it
the
with
fire
guns,
extinguisher?
I've actually been
Or you
working
can
all day today.
bash it with the fire extinguisher, or shoot it with the guns. You know.
Oh, you're right. Let's shoot the gun.
So
I don't like working.
I've been taking another Coursera course, and
Coursera?
Coursera is the name of the course.
Coursera.
Yes, that was one of that one course that you would help me out with the MySQL stuff.
I don't remember. Was that like 10 questions?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was easy.
It was super easy. But we're taking a course now with SQLite, and it's even easier.
I mean, that's light.
Yeah,
It's very light.
It's even easier.
L-I-T-E or
I didn't
L-I-G-H-T?
L-I-T.
I like that one.
Yeah, it's
Less
good.
calories.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, man. Sign me up.
I didn't read or watch a single video for the first week's worth of work.
Yeah, yeah.
I got a 98 and a 100.
Well, that's because you got the answer from me.
No. I'm talking about the one that I like, the new one. That
The
I'm
one
taking.
he just did.
Yeah,
The
this
gluten-free
was-
sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gluten free, soy free, dairy free.
My feeling when it
vegan.
comes to being a programmer is I feel like I'm completely faking it, and I'm like I don't know how to do shit, and every time I need to do something, I search Stack Overflow.
Oh,
I mean, that's
fair.
most developers these days.
I feel like such a hack as I'm hacking.
You gotta hack it. I really have no idea what I'm doing here.
I agree
It
with
would
you.
definitely need to be looked up, I feel, because I am just wandering.
Do you want to do that next week?
We can do that next week. Absolutely.
Fake it till you make it. Yeah, Combo Night knows what's up. And Mr. Invincible, I'll have to check them out.
Yeah, except I make a lot of money.
How much is a lot of money?
Money. You don't have to divulge on stream. That's so
Like,
much
do you-
information.
Do you make
You
like?
don't have to say that.
Do
You
you
don't,
make like?
you don't have to say that.
Do you make like $100 like per like line of code, or do you make like Does somebody buy you a pizza when you get done programming something?
It's $10 per thrust.
I average anywhere between $150 to $200 a day for about 30 minutes of work a day.
Pretty good.
So what if you did more? What if you did more work?
I'd get stressed out,
There are diminishing returns.
and it would be diminishing returns.
All right, but what if you didn't get stressed out?
Then I could make a ton of money doing
Like,
what
what
I'm
if
doing.
you learned how to harness your stress as a positive energy?
Well, I mean, I'm happy with.
What if you started smoking a lot of weed, Jay, and then decided that when you first start smoking and you start getting that anxiety that people get, and then you just realize that, oh man, that's just like myself looking internally at all of my other problems. So like you then tackle these problems head on, and then become a better person, and then do more work and make a lot more money.
Whoa. Whoa.
Too much effort.
Whoa!
Touche. That solution would cut out his bottom line of anything. Well, he'd be spending all the extra profit on a lot of weed. That's the problem.
Oh yeah, that's true. You just have to work a lot more.
I also wasn't saying that you were not a good person already.
Well, remember that my business is basically 99% profit. I have almost no expenses.
Right.
So, it's not like I spend $50 a day to make 100.
Right.
I spend $0 a day
And make 100.
to make 100.
Right.
Actually, like 150 to 200.
Right. There's a doctor channel on YouTube, and he says the best doctors today aren't the ones that know the most, but are the best at looking stuff up. I feel like Jay skills with that.
Oh,
yeah.
my Google foo is unmatched.
And honestly, that's what makes you good at that job.
I feel like I can get up.
Because when it comes to programming, you don't need to know how to program or syntax. You just need to understand logic.
Yeah.
And if you can search the logic, you can get anything done.
Because I feel like at this point, most people have already made everything there is to do. Not everything, but you know what I'm trying to say.
There's always new shortcuts.
Right.
There's always optimization.
Right.
But I mean, there is a point of diminishing returns optimization. I forgot what that term is called.
Right.
I'm just wandering.
Oh, we can call it if you want.
Kind of stuck.
I don't know where to go.
I keep that happens to me a lot in these games. where I just kinda
It's
get
called
stuck.
the sad tragedy of micro optimization.
Oh, I'm so sad.
Is that an article that you're reading, or is that the name of a Panic at the Disco song?
No, that's the subtitle for Birdman.
Ooh. That was a good movie. I liked it. I like that they did all those cuts to make it look like one continuous shot.
It's good.
I like the jazz.
Oh, jazz is good.
Got the drummer in the middle of the street there.
Yeah.
Or how I stopped worrying and learned to love the bomb.
I've still never seen that movie.
Oh, you should. Oh, that's good. How do I
It's
get
a,
up there?
It's a what's his name?
That's
Right.
Kubrick.
Kubrick's really
Peter
interesting.
Sellers.
It is Peter Sellers, too.
He played two characters in that movie.
Yeah.
Yes, he plays Dr. Strangelove, and I think he plays the army commander.
He plays, I think,
Three characters.
2 or 3 characters. Yeah.
I was actually watching the What's the Difference the other day for that.
So what is the difference?
Between the book and
the
the
movie?
movie?
A lot,
big
actually.
difference, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of differences, but it's actually there's a lot of differences, but it's the same outcome.
Of course. I know. I know. I say, of course. It's not always the case.
Yeah, except the book is more pessimistic, and the movie is a lot more optimistic.
I don't know. That
Which
movie's
is-
pretty pessimistic.
Well, it's also making fun of war itself.
Well, in comparison, the book is pretty pessimistic.
No fighting in the war room. I love that.
And then they get into a giant food fight.
I love that. No, it's just everyone's yelling at each other. One of the generals. Hey! No fighting in the war room. Everyone calms down.
I do like too that the way that the giant conference table they set up is done up in a way to make it look like a giant poker table.
Yeah, essentially.
That's done completely.
With the
on
lights on. Of course, it's a Kubrick movie. Everything's done on purpose.
Thanks, Kubrick, for shooting the moon landing.
So, Mr. Invincible linked to an article about women in games, and women demanding more inclusion within esports. And my feeling with that is that makes no sense because video games, by definition, are a meritocracy. Nobody cares what sex you are, what your sexual orientation is, what your politics are. When it comes down to it, all they care is, are you good at the game?
Isn't one of the best fighting game players a furry?
The best, probably, who's ever lived at this point is a furry. Yeah, exactly. So, like, video games are a strict meritocracy. If you want to get to the... Because video games are different from regular sports. Regular sports, you got to do tryouts, you got to spend your entire life, all this crap.
Training at it.
Yeah. And you got to play politics to get into it because everybody... You have to earn the right to be on a team. In esports, all you got to be is good. It costs you $1,000 for a computer, and if you got the skills, that's all that matters.
You got the skills, you can pay the bills.
Pay that bill.
No, but
Esports has literally democratized sports.
Oh, that's a gross spider.
I think that's a loaded
Every
sentence,
man
Mr.
who is at
Mansport.
top,
I think that is a very loaded sentence, Mr. Invincible.
every man who is at top at esports worked for it. If you say that 99% of the people in esports are men, remember that anyone at the top had to fight 98% of the community to get there.
You know what's crazy? Phil made top 8 in a game he didn't play before. He didn't work at all at that. He just fucking walked in,
I love that.
signed up, and kicked the shit out of a bunch of
Well,
other
to be
people.
fair, a lot of other people didn't play the game before.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's fucking silly.
There should not be separate tournaments for women. I don't think so at all.
Yeah, it's not like a physical sport where bone density and muscle density are different, and there's not like different weight classes and things. You know what I mean? There's no reason for it. It's just who's better at mashing the buttons and twiddling the sticks.
Hey man, twiddle them sticks, bro. It's gonna die of poison slowly. Don't mind me.
That happens, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, we've all been there, right?
Yeah.
But I again, I'm going to agree that is a very loaded sentence, Mr. Invincible. Well, what do you think that sentence is loaded with?
Probably dice.
I was gonna ask if it was like loaded with like cheese and bacon.
Nah, dude, there's too many calories.
I know, but isn't it tasty once in a while?
Yeah.
You know, like once in a while, you just get yourself some cheese fries.
Oh, dude, more than once in a while, you know? It's kind of.
I actually
it's bad
couldn't-
for me.
I couldn't tell you the last time I had cheese fries.
Me either. I'm just trying to go with it, you know?
When I was like younger, I used to eat cheese fries a lot.
How much?
I eat them for lunch, like not consistently, but I'd eat them for lunch once in a while. Yeah.
I recently had mozzarella sticks. I shouldn't have.
Those are dangerous.
They're good.
That's why they're dangerous.
Yeah.
Cause like I'll get cravings for mozzarella sticks. Man, when I was younger, I could eat like 6 to 8 of those, and that was a fucking meal. You know?
Oh, yeah, that's.
Now that I'm older, I'll eat like one and be like, why the fuck did I do that? Like why?
I don't know why you did it.
Why did I look at like if you would have handed me that much cheese, I'd have been like, no, I'm not gonna fucking eat this.
Yeah.
But you deep fry it and cover like you cover that shit in breadcrumbs and deep fry it. I'm like, oh fucking great!
Make it even more unhealthy.
Yeah, give me like 12 pounds of that shit.
I'm definitely gonna die of poison.
Right? You know that's a thing we do, right?
Yeah, I mean,
That doesn't make sense.
You shouldn't eat that much cheese, but when you
No.
do, fucking just go for it.
Like think about what pizza is.
I love pizza.
Bread, sauce, and cheese. Pizza's probably my favorite food, honestly.
I love pizza.
Like I really like pizza. I really like wings. I really like sushi. And only one of those is vaguely healthy.
They're all vaguely healthy. Wings got the protein. Pizza's a vegetable.
Thanks, Obama.
And what was that? A sushi? Yeah, and sushi or fish were the vegetables of the sea, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Why is pizza a vegetable? There are literally no vegetables on a plain pizza.
Bread's a vegetable.
Yeah, man. So is
Sauce
cheese.
is a vegetable.
Yeah.
Because you take the seeds out, so it's
Cheese
a
is a
vegetable now.
vegetable.
Yeah,
Cheese is a vegetable now.
Yeah, cheese is a vegetable.
Once you cook it, it becomes a vegetable.
Yeah,
I
everybody.
find most things become vegetables once you cook them.
Yeah, Jay, everybody knows this.
That's just food
Yeah,
science.
I work with a chef, and
Yeah.
he told me that once you cook things, they become vegetables.
Yeah, you can ask Guy Fieri. He'd back me up.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure you can ask Guy Fieri this,
Yeah.
and then a couple minutes later, you're gonna see him, kind of just trembling in the corner, saying something to the effect of "one last trip to Flavortown" as he's dipping his bullets in barbecue sauce.
Oh, I love dipping my bullets in barbecue sauce.
Yeah, well, he's super depressed. Is what I'm saying.
Oh no!
Yeah.
But if you dip your bullets into ketchup and shoot someone, then you won't be able to tell what's blood and what's ketchup. The perfect crime.
You are a fucking genius.
Yeah. Tony Hawk's Pro Father 3. He is a professional father.
That sure is Tony Hawk.
Look
Hold
how
on.
young he is.
Look at how happy that baby is.
That baby knows that his dad could spin a lot in the air on a skateboard, on a board with wheels on it.
Oh, that baby's like my dad could totally kickflip. Hey, you died of poison.
Hell yeah, dude.
I warned you about spiders, bro.
I died.
I think that's a good place to end this. Yeah,
Yep, I wandered around until I died of poison.
that happens.
It happens to me very frequently in my normal every day-to-day life.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you know this, but I actually I was talking about Lucha Underground before.
Yeah, with the
I'm
the
actually
dragon.
a part of the production team for that, so like the Lucha Underground rules apply to me.
I get that.
Yeah. So like,
I can't wait till you get resurrected as a snake man,
I-
and then I have to fight for your honor.
oh man, I really hope that you end up fighting the Snake Tribe for me, so you can break the curse.
I'll feel really bad because I have arms and they don't.
No, but that's okay.
Okay, well I'll still feel bad.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine. You know,
Yeah,
it happens.
it's for your honor or your being aliveness
Yeah, I mean,
again or whatever.
I guess my livelihood at that point.
Yeah, because I got a wish.
Yeah,
So
I'm
there you
also
go.
because at that point I am just kind of like some weird brainwashed snake zombie, and like,
Yeah, no one likes that.
no, I don't really want to be some weird brainwashed snake zombie.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah, it's not a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's good for any side to eat themselves because like
Cannibalism's no
not
good,
great,
man.
no.
No, you don't want to do that.
But I also don't agree with.
Wild statements.
Yeah, that one's fair too.
Yeah, that's good. I liked Wild and Crazy Kids though.
I fucking love that show.
That show was
Wild
my
and
jam.
Crazy Kids.
I like two wild and crazy guys.
Oh, that's good too.
That was good too.
That's
No,
fucking
Wild-
Steve Martin, right?
Wild and
Yeah,
Crazy
some
Kids was
Wild
on
and Crazy Guys.
was on Nickelodeon, right?
Wild and
Wild
Crazy
and
Kids
Crazy
was a game show on Nickelodeon. Yeah, it was like in that era where they had like
Like
Guts
Splat.
and Double Dare.
Yeah. They had Guts and Double
Nickelodeon
Dare.
Splat.
What would
And,
you do?
And
What
and
was the one?
that was
it
the
had
one where
like
you
the
shoot-
Eliminator challenge at the end, where they had to climb a rock mountain.
That was
That's
Guts.
Guts.
That
That
was
was
the
Guts?
aggro crag.
the aggro crag.
Jesus,
you
You're right.
heathen.
That's pretty good.
Fucking blasphemy.
Oh God.
Shoot this over to Mo.
Was she actually British?
Yes, but she
Okay.
hated the name Mo.
Yeah, I heard that.
I
I wasn't sure if she
think
was actually
we-
British or she was just putting on.
I think we've had this conversation.
I'm sorry, but none of you
Facade.
mentioned the best game show. Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Oh yeah, Legends of the Hidden Temple.
I actually watched a.
Whee!
I believe Defunct Land is the name of the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And they talk about a lot of failed, either failed or no longer in business ventures from things like Nickelodeon and Disney. And one of the things they talked about was Nickelodeon Studios.
Oh.
And Legends of the Hidden Temple was one of the big talking points.
That makes sense. Yeah, that studio was a big thing. I remember.
Yeah, they were breaking down statistics for that show in general, and they were like, yeah, like the Silver Monkey statue only had like a 15 or like 20% completion rate,
It's fucking.
and they
weird.
were like, which is crazy because it's only a 3-part
Three
statue.
pieces.
But it itself was kind of faulty. That like even if you put everything in the right way, you might not have turned it enough just left or right, so it locked into. So like they had a montage of these kids like everything is in place,
And
but
they're
like
slamming it on.
but
the
you
top.
just needed to twist it just a little left or a little right. But they're trying to jam this thing in,
Yeah.
and the host is just like, No, you gotta turn it. You gotta turn that.
I didn't know if they could hear what he's
gotta-
saying, or
oh,
he's
they
just
could.
kind of
They could.
They could. Oh wow.
Yeah. That was going through the whole PA system.
Oh wow. And I have recently saw Nick Arcade. It doesn't really stand
Nick
up.
Arcade was awful when it came
No,
out.
fuck
It
you.
was pretty-
Fuck you.
it was
I was like
pretty
5
bad.
years old when that show came
Oh,
out.
as a kid, that
It
show
was the shit when I
That
was a
show
kid.
was garbage.
I saw it recently.
Are you
I'm
kidding
like,
me?
This is kind of.
I'd watch that shit and be like, wait a minute. I can go. Like, I wish I could go to 8 on the break, and this was like this.
I know. I'm like, I want to be in a game. VR me, please.
Oh yeah, no. Watching it now, it's fucking. That show is a dumpster fire.
Oh man, it's pretty bad.
Funny,
I still kinda like
funny
it.
story. Maybe a little interesting bit of trivia. You know the song that
Give
used
it
to
to
play
me.
when you got control of Mikey and you told him to move however many spaces.
Yep. Dun, 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 dun,
You
dun.
ever, you ever seen the Man Show?
Yeah.
You remember
been a
girls
bit.
jumping on trampolines when they had the juggies jumping on trampolines?
Yes, I remember that.
That's the same. That's the same stock music.
Stockmusic.com.org, archive.org. Go there. Get your free sounds.
So as a kid,
Stock,
I remember that
stock.com,
song as the song that would play when Mikey was moving, and then watching the Man Show a couple years later, years later, just yelling because it's the same fucking song.
Those Nick Arcade makes Wayne Brady look like Malcolm X.
Ah,
Yeah,
eat your sandwich, dude.
dude, I would totally eat a sandwich. Maybe not. Actually, I'm not hungry.
No,
Not right now. It's like 11:30.
yeah, it's not a good time to eat.
I'm not very hungry.
You know what we should do? Go to Johnny Rockets.
And get milkshakes.
Yeah, as you know,
Because
that's the only reason to go to Johnny Rockets.
besides seeing all the scientists
Ooh, you're right.
and their plans
You're right.
to escape Earth.
You know what was funny?
Yeah.
So I had this conversation with somebody about White Castle, and I mean, really, anytime somebody brings up White Castle, I end up stealing your line. Is their tagline should just be this was a mistake.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because
People,
really,
more people would go there. I feel that would up their sales.
honestly, I don't doubt it. People would go ironically and then stay for the food.
Yeah.
But most White Castles I'm aware of are open almost 24 hours.
Oh, absolutely.
Their milkshakes aren't the worst.
They aren't the worst, but you know what? With a ringing endorsement like that, we should just go to White Castle and get some of their not the worst milkshakes.
Mhm.
That should totally be. That should like
White Castle.
White Castle.
Our milkshakes aren't the worst.
This was a mistake. Our milkshakes aren't the worst. It's like you're already here. Might as well get something that's not the worst.
Right? Like,
You could do better, but you're here.
why isn't that their tagline? No, I feel like that should be the tagline for Denny's. Or Denny's. Why?
Why?
Denny's. At least nobody's currently having sex in the bathroom.
Oh no, that's
you don't know that at all.
That is exclusively what Denny's. Or maybe that's Perkins. I don't know.
Ooh,
It might be a Perkins thing.
Perkins isn't really bad though.
Yeah, but that's why people have sex in the bathroom.
Oh, because
They're high off the food. Yeah, they're like, oh, this is so good. Let's
Yeah.
just fuck right now. I can't
That's
wait.
fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, because not for nothing. The last time I had Perkins,
Yeah.
their food wasn't the worst.
It wasn't.
Like, it was tasty. It was fine. It
was
definitely
fine.
sated my need for nutrition.
The thing is, I guess we don't see many Denny's here in Jersey because diners are a thing here.
There is a Denny's very close to here.
Really?
Yeah, there's one on St. George's Avenue.
Aren't they usually 24-hour kind of diner-ish kind of
Yeah.
places?
Yeah, I mean, we can go right now if you want to.
I don't. We have a much better diner in very close proximity.
We do, but have you ever eaten at Denny's?
It's been a while. I've also seen a Grand Slam.
I totally forget what a Grand Slam is.
It's like a lot of meat. It's like you fucking want to just die.
Because they totally did. Have a good night, Mr. Invincible.
Have
They
a great
totally
night,
did
man.
and I forget their specialty menu. Because they used to do like a $2, $4, and like $6 menu, or like a $4, $6, and $8 menu, or something like that.
Yeah.
And I think on their, I forget if it was their $4 or $6 menu, they had a grilled cheese sandwich with mozzarella sticks on it.
That sounds. I'm getting a stomachache just thinking about that.
Yeah, it was a grilled cheese sandwich with I think 2 or 3 mozzarella sticks on it. So I had ordered that once because I was like, wow, that's a lot of food for no money.
No, don't do it.
And then asked for a cup of marinara sauce on the side.
No,
Dude, it was so good. It was so fucking good.
don't do it.
There was so much cheese. I fucking died later then. Not even that night. It was the next day. I was like, why? Why did I do this to myself?
Somehow you just
Actually, That's a lie, because I was a lot younger when I did that, so I was fucking fine.
Oh, dude, you're making me full. I'm gonna fast tomorrow. Thank you, Ed.
You're welcome.
You did it.
Clap it up, guys.
I'm swearing off food
Forever.
forever.
It's not eating anymore.
Yeah, it's like going to a slaughterhouse and becoming a vegetarian. I'm just thinking about that meal and swearing off food.
Oh, speaking of that, you know what was funny?
What?
Why is that lady beating that dude with a shovel? Sorry. You know what was funny? Speaking of vegetarians.
Yeah, tell me.
So Bruce Wayne had a kid named Damien. So Damian Wayne was, he's like 11, 12 years old.
Yeah, the D Wayne, I get it.
Yeah.
Dwayne.
Damien. Damien
Dwayne.
Wayne. Mhm.
They call him Dwayne.
Oh, they should. They should call him Dwayne.
Let me call up DC.
Ooh. Hey, Detective
Dick
Thomas
Carter.
Clemens.
Dick Carter. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Head of DC.
Yeah.
Dick Carter.
Mhm.
Call him Dwayne.
Click. No contact.
I'll just do that every 10 minutes until they just get stuck in their head or they block me.
Yeah.
They block my number and stop picking up.
Well, if I feel like if they block your number, you can just call.
From
Yeah. You can use mine.
Okay, I'll use Jay's phone too.
Yeah.
Use everyone's phone.
But yeah, he ends up saving a cow, and they end up in a slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
Dick Grayson and Damian Wayne. And Robin's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe this is what they do here. From now on, I'm a vegetarian. We're gonna save this cow, and from this day forward, this is Bat Cow."
Oh, it's Bat Cow. Bessie? What was the cow's name? What was the cow's alter ego before he became the cow of justice
I don't.
that stalks the
think
night and
it
puts
had
fear into the heart of criminals?
I don't think it had one.
Or criminal grass?
Isn't criminal grass just weed?
No.
No.
Not in Canada.
Bat Cow real name.
I mean, not in Colorado.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
So, pizza sales on a lot of things went up in Colorado, right? After they legalized weed.
Of course, that makes sense.
Also, the number of car accidents went up. What they don't tell you with either of those statistics is that the population went up as well.
Yeah, that makes it. People are moving into Colorado.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's not
makes
just
sense.
like it's not like they just had the same amount of people, and there was all this stuff. Is that Hood Slam? Tell me that's Hood Slam.
I don't know who that is.
It's beautiful.
That's Skeletor and somebody else.
Herb saves a cabo going to Chick-fil-A. I agree with that decision. They make tasty food.
Yeah,
Chick-fil-A is delicious.
but they hate gay people. Like they openly hate the LGBTQ plus community.
Yeah,
Only the CEO.
Yeah.
That's still pretty terrible. Like I really don't want to give them my money.
The employees are nice people. But the thing is, if you look too deep into any business, you'll find shitty people at the top.
Of course.
Then you just won't buy anything.
Right. No, I know. Those words I said. That might not be a bad thing.
There are good people who work at Chick-fil-A,
Of course.
and they make good food.
My brother and sister used to work at Chick-fil-A.
Your brother and sister are racist.
No, I don't think so.
Fine, they're homophobic.
No, I don't think so.
I don't see either of them being.
No,
I didn't even know you had a sister.
I do.
Yeah, Bat Cow doesn't have a name.
Damn it, they fucked up.
What about Bad Horse?
There is not a bad horse.
Just fucking complete the circle.
There is a Bad Horse.
Yeah, there's one fucking bad horse.
Bad horse, bad horse.
I mean,
From-
there's
What's it's
Dr. Horrible
Dr.
sing along
Horrible.
block.
I mean there's a legion of super pets. There's Bat Cow and Crypto and Streaky the
Crypto.
cat and Bat Hound and Flexi the plastic bird.
I love crypto. I love that crypto exists before Bitcoin. That's my favorite part.
Yeah, the current members are Crypto and Bat Hound. They are the team leaders. And the current members are Streaky, Flexi the plastic bird, and Bat Cow.
They should really have like a whole side story where crypto comes up with his own currency and forces the other animals to pay him.
Herb, you didn't make me uncomfortable. It takes a lot to make me uncomfortable, and Baskin was one of the things that did it.
Oh, that movie.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad we watched it. I just probably won't rewatch it.
No,
But
that,
I did enjoy it. It was a
that
pretty
movie is a lot like Old Boy, where I saw it once.
What movie?
Baskin.
Never saw it.
Baskin.
I
Never
think it's
heard
still
of
on
it.
Netflix, but it's ridiculous.
We've talked about it. You should watch it, Jay.
Or don't. You probably won't enjoy it.
Okay, then I won't watch it.
Yeah, it's not something I could recommend.
No,
But I'm glad I watched it.
you could totally recommend it. Maybe.
No, I wouldn't.
I totally have.
No, that's the thing. Like, but I wouldn't recommend it to Jay. I know for a fact he won't like it.
I've been recommending Rare Exports.
Oh yes, that's a movie I could recommend.
But I usually, when I go to recommend that, I'm like, hey, you want to watch a movie about how a father and son get over the grief of losing their wife and mother respectively, and then learn the true meaning of Christmas?
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, but what?
You can always just recommend people Pink Flamingos.
You could. John Waters.
I mean, but I'd rather just recommend, what was that, Black Christmas?
No, Christmas Evil. John Waters' favorite Christmas movie.
Christmas Eve.
That movie was
I
great.
That
remember
movie
that.
was surprisingly
I remember
heartwarming.
that.
I'm like, this is gonna be a skeevy movie, but it was surprisingly like very heartfelt.
I mean, it was skeevy, but like that.
That's what made it. It kind of subverted my expectations by making this creepy guy like, oh, he just means well.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
It's fucking.
Like, did he die at the end? I don't know. Probably.
He just wanted to be Santa Claus, just spying on kids, but then actually doing that to deliver presents. It's like, what's happening?
You're like, oh, look at this fucking creep.
This fucking guy.
Really?
But that's a movie I could recommend. It was surprisingly very good.
I think every movie we watched that night was good.
It
Did Krampus round out the trifecta there?
It did, yeah. That was our 3 horror Christmas
Oh,
movies.
I never saw Krampus.
Oh, I like Krampus.
Was there was no reason it was as good as it was.
Definitely
It was
horror
good?
comedy.
It was actually good.
You have actors like Adam Scott and some other noted comedians, so they definitely it's going for a more lighter comedic
Oh, so
tone.
it had an actual. It wasn't a B movie.
No, yeah.
No,
I mean, I guess it could have been, but it was
Yeah.
in theaters.
I
It
mean,
had a
I
budget.
wouldn't consider Adam Scott. I mean, he's not a household name, but I wouldn't consider him B-list.
Right, that's fair.
Is he the low tier of the A list or is he top tier B list?
He's definitely low tier of the A-list,
Yeah, that's fair.
but I wouldn't put him B-list.
Is he so bad that he's in his own tier?
No, he's not
No.
bad.
He was in
he's
Parks
a,
and Recreation.
He's a fine actor. He's just not getting leading roles.
I've never seen Parks and Rec.
He was in it.
I hear Parks and Rec is like a funnier The Office.
I agree.
I
I can't really
think
get
a lot of things are funnier than The Office.
I can't really get into The Office. If I guess they're only really comparable in that they take place in a workplace.
I would say that The Office is not a comedy show.
It certainly is a zoom-in show.
I mean, I would say that the Big Bang Theory is not a comedy show, but we already had this discussion. Call Your Moms.
Yeah,
please.
but I mean, Big Bang Theory is a. It's a what's it called?
People are having just really awful conversations with each other. There's a
No,
laugh track
no,
playing in the
they've.
background.
It's a laugh track show. There's no laugh track in The Office.
No, but there are zoom-ins and zoom-outs.
Yeah, it's just
Constantly.
not funny.
Once I noticed it, I couldn't watch the show anymore. I'm like, I am getting fucking dizzy watching all these zoom-ins, slight zoom-outs, slight zoom-ins. I'm like, just stop. I get it. There's no laugh track, so you zoom in when
Who's
a funny
Alison
thing
Brie
happens.
again?
Alison Brie, she is in Glow,
I
and she's
need to watch season
fantastic.
2. I haven't watched it.
I
yet.
think she was the
I
unicorn
really
Oh,
like
she was the,
season
in
1.
Lego Movie.
She was the other girl from Community.
Oh yeah, she was in Community.
Oh,
See, that's
yeah.
a show I need to sit down and watch more of.
The weird girl in Community.
I hear that if you take
And Gillian Jacobs was in Community as well, right?
I think so. I hear if
She's
you
pretty
take
great.
Donald Glover's character in Community, Troy, I think his name is. Is that right? Or am I thinking of him from Derek Comedy? Was that the one detective kid?
Oh, I forget.
Which I don't know. Did you see that movie?
No, it's on Hulu though. I should probably check it out.
It's okay.
I thought it was like it was way. It subverted my expectations. I thought it was way funnier than it should have been.
Right.
I thought
I
it
made
was
for that.
as funny as it should have been.
Oh.
I don't know. I was outwardly laughing by myself. So like that to me, like that's hard to do.
That's good.
That was like the mystery something.
Mystery Team.
Mystery Team.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
it
yeah,
was.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I wish they did more movies, honestly, because that movie, I thought it was okay, not great, but it showed so much potential of that team,
Yeah.
what they could do if
Yeah.
they were actually given the reins of a high budget comedy movie.
I agree with you.
I wonder if that group will ever get back together. I've seen them all individually. I've seen Donald Glover. I've seen the one of the other guys. There's only one I haven't really seen frequently.
I mean,
And that's the guy beats my mom. That guy,
Yeah.
like that guy, I haven't seen. Every other person in Derek Comedy I've seen do other
Yeah.
things except for him. I don't know what he's doing.
I mean, but I think that's probably the most interesting thing is that, like, from that trope, Donald Glover became arguably one of the most important people in entertainment.
Yeah.
But I hear that if you take his character from Community and you follow him through, I guess, like every other medium that Donald Glover's done, that you can say that that's like the growth of that character to what we have now.
Right.
in
Well, it's
Atlanta.
just him kind of perfecting. Yeah. See, I've seen the guy on the left in that picture, but the guy on the right, and even on the left, he's been in like these weird indie comedy stuff.
Yeah.
But I still see him in things.
Yeah.
I think it's 11:51, and we should just call it.
I agree with you.
Yeah, man.
Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, guys. Thanks for watching. If you're still watching,
Yeah.
Good
we
night,
do
everybody.
appreciate it. We'll see you next week.
and we're gonna beat Resident Evil Veronica,
We're gonna beat the fuck out of Veronica.
and maybe start up Zero, or
Maybe.
maybe start up Blue Estate. I know Mr.
Ooh.
Mitchell wants us to play that for sure.
I do like options.
I do like options.
Options a moto.
Goodbye, guys.
Good night, everybody.